You dumb, beautiful fucker.
Who wants to be in America's slash fic with Abraham Lincoln?
Louisiana Purchase, that's a name.
You need to really get off my balls, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Also, why was Michelangelo so stinky? Ew.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 215 of the Argument Here podcast. A quick heads up before today's episode begins. We want to let you know that we had a little audio trouble to start with. First 7 or so minutes had a lot of background noise and irritation in it. We did our best to clean it up. Big shout out to Justin for helping us with that. We made the new intro more listenable, but we understand that there's still too much audio issues and troubles for your liking. But if you did want to skip past, just go ahead, skip the first 7 minutes, and that's when everything starts to sound normal. We thank you for understanding. Please stick around. We have a great episode for you this week where we're discussing our expectations and predictions for E3 2021. We think it's a great episode, so here it is. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the All You Can Hear E3 2021 predictions, talk, chat, whatever you want to call it. I'm one of your hosts, Colt. And with me today, I've got 3 of my babies with me, just being babies.
It's John.
I'm not your fucking baby. Fuck you.
There's a baby. I told you, it's a baby.
Tanner's back.
Yeah, we brought Tanner back out of retirement, forcefully kidnapped him.
Well, it's because there was a mutiny against Patrick, and Patrick can never be on the show again.
Yeah, we can't have Patrick back on the show, because if Patrick gets back on the show, I'm going to kill myself. No, I'm not. It's just... Pat can't come back.
No.
What the fuck? Does that get cut?
I don't know. I don't want it to, actually.
Honestly, that's up to Pat. He's the one editing. Pat's editing the episode he's not on. That's pretty good.
Can we fucking do that at the very beginning? Oh my god.
Well, I have a joke about Wenzel, I guess I'll say that.
Well, Pat's not here because he keeps asking us to fuck. He opens up a bag of Cheetos and he wants us to all put our hands in it and share the fucking Cheeto dust. And he doesn't want anybody to wash their hands. It's so bad.
Yeah, Pat. The only way Pat allows you to wash your hands is after you put your hand in, you got the good old Cheeto dust on your fingers. He wants you to lick it off your fingers first before you go back in for more.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fucking grimy.
Well,
yeah, and he has to be the one to lick them off.
Well, I know what Patrick has mentioned to me a ton. The one thing he missed, at the height of the pandemic, height of COVID and everything, I just miss people's fingers in my mouth with Cheetos dust on those fingers. So, when I saw him for the first time, after we were vaccinated and everything, I've had Cheeto dust on my finger by pure accident and stuck it in his mouth. And he goes, I missed this.
I'm going to expose Pat a little bit. We had a private conversation. Pat told me about what he does in private since COVID is that he would get a bucket of ice cold water, put his hand in it until it's freezing cold and numb, dip his hand in Cheeto dust, and suck on his fingers just for the same thing. I'm so sorry, Pat, that we had to tell him like this.
But no, don't be sorry. We mutinied against him. So we're outing him now.
But apparently he's editing.
And the thing is, too, every time we come down here, the shit's covered in Cheetos. So we had to clean it off.
I don't think I've ever seen Pat eat a Cheeto.
I don't either.
No, but that boy loves his oyster crackers.
Yeah.
That's for real. He does love those.
All right, we got to actually talk about E3, I guess, because that's coming up all this month pretty much.
Yeah, the way they were doing it this year is weird because, I don't know if y'all seen, the E3, Twitter account, but somebody asked, the E3 Twitter account a question, when are the times going to be announced for, all the conferences? Because even as of this recording, we don't know all the exact times of, or what, like the Capcom thing is. We found out what the Warner Brothers thing is today, but we don't know what the Capcom thing is or the Bandai Namco thing is. And like the E3 account's like, well, nobody's really told me.
Oh, fuck.
Because just like, I guess the social media intern or whatever. So they're just like, nobody's really told me.
I prefer it all to be in the same month like it is now, but last year was hell when it comes to being a video game fan, because I'm just used to having all my info bombard me at once, and I can process it at my own rate, I guess.
As opposed to spread out over, 4 months or whatever Summer Game Fest was last year.
And then, like, because of what was happening, it's like, well, now everybody can keep everything kind of more secret than usual.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff is like, might have been announced or could have possibly, but now it's like they've been just all over the place.
Which is also why now, thanks to COVID, I have no fucking clue what to expect this year. And a lot of people are talking like there's going to be some mad shit shown this year.
I mean, yeah, it's great. We're in a crazy time. Well, not everywhere, but so far, a lot of places are like, this is becoming post-COVID now, and we're right into the current gen, which is PlayStation 5, Xbox One X, and
Xbox Series X.
Oh my bad, Series X. Sorry,
the Xbox One Series X S. One.
Sony.
Microsoft's console, and the possible Switch Pro.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll get into that.
We'll get into that later, but like there's so much shit that could have been under wraps, and then last year in the Game Awards, I want to say there was some stuff that was briefly shown or shown off. There's just been a lot of build up, and anything can happen.
I'm ready for that big just release, like that big build up of fluid in my body just get out. It's been.
If you need to go pee, go pee.
Not pee.
Ooh.
Yes.
I do think this is also kind of the perfect storm for E3, because I think even before COVID, the writing was on the wall that E3 might be going away, or E3 may become an all digital event. So I think this year, them testing the waters of it being a digital event. I don't know if y'all know this, but Media Week for E3 is this week, and it's being done virtually. So I'm kind of afraid that a bunch of stuff's going to leak out prior to the weekend, because I guess the official start of the E3 I count is the Summer Game Fest kickoff, even though that's not even a part of E3. But I'm considering that the kickoff for the week, I guess.
Yeah.
And I expect a lot of stuff to actually leak out just with it being Media Week, because I think Media Week is going the full. I think it's going Monday to Friday, and E3 officially kicks off on Saturday. So it's I'm sure a bunch of stuff is going to leak out, but I hope it doesn't. Yeah. But it's going to be interesting, because I assume next year they would want to go back to a in-person event, which again, a lot of people in gaming don't really even care for anymore. So I'm interested to see it more as a digital event and see how
Sphere kind of deals with that. Instead of having to go to Los Angeles for a week, now you're stuck in your room for 2, because that's essentially what it is with Media Week being this week. So you have to sit in on all the meetings, and you get to talk to all these devs and do interviews and all that stuff. And then next week's actually E3, which is when you write your articles and have to get those clicks. So it's now it's a 2-week thing, and you have to do it from your office instead of going to LA. So I'm interested to see how they deal with that, and if the ESA decides, so maybe this is the way we want to do things from now on.
I'd be okay with that. I mean, I've always wanted to go to E3. It'd been fun to do so. But I'd be okay with an all digital, because more than likely I'm never going to go to a physical in-person event. So I'll take the online shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I remember when we first started AYCH, we thought it'd be really funny to send me, Colt, and Wenzel to an E3. This was when we first started, so this is 2017. So this is talking E3 2018. But obviously we were all poor as dirt. Could not afford to go to LA for 5 days.
Still kind of poor.
Yeah, we're kind of not
just less poor.
Just a little less poor. But I think I do think it, and I honestly didn't even think about it this year. But I honestly think y'all probably could have got media credentials this year.
No,
because I know people that got media credentials this year, and just with as long as the podcast has been around, I really think y'all could have got media credentials.
No, Colt says it might never happen. I mean, it could. It could
I'd
very
love
well happen.
I'd love to go to E3.
You would probably have to plan it a year in advance.
Yeah.
but that's kind of doable.
Yeah, that's how Cody and I, when we went to, this is way off topic, and we'll eventually get to E3, but that's how Cody and I ended up going to PAX East when we went. God, I don't even know how long it's been now. 8 years? Yeah, like 8 years ago. Yeah, I was 17.
Fuck.
Cody and I planned it out for like a year and a half, and when we went, I was 17 and Cody was 19. Like at that time had never really been out of like the Southeast, and we went to Massachusetts, and it's like going to a different country up there, which is a whole different story. I hate Boston, we'll never go back, but awful city. But,
sorry, Bostonians.
Wow, there's a lot of
hey, at least I'm not what's the place in Ohio? Dayton? Is it Dayton or Columbus?
no, I don't know shit about Ohio. Bengals.
I'm gonna say Columbus.
I think it's Columbus.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's not a nice city like Columbus, Ohio,
because we have a lot of listeners.
A lot of
love
listeners.
Ohio. Ohio's the most beautiful
We'll
state.
just say Ohio, and
Columbus.
And then also don't feel bad. Massachusetts has a lot of good schools, but ton of shitheads.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They don't know how to pronounce ours.
I don't know anything.
That's kind of true too. Okay. Anyways,
sorry, I'm just kidding. JK.
Everything we said is a lie besides the Patrick Cheeto stuff.
No, I don't know. We've been covering video game stuff like this and E3, except for last year, for like 4 years now, and I don't know.
We even did like a whole month of video game podcast last year in June.
Yeah, we just did random video game shit.
Yeah.
It's just so. I was just thinking this the other day, like before. I don't want to say before you guys, because I did sort of keep up with it, but kind of before you guys, like, it's just so weird how, like, the video game, like, E3, it's like its own sphere. So, like, if you're not in the know, it's like there's just so much, like, just being in the know now, like, especially with you guys, it's just so spicy, so nice.
It's so good. I've said this every single year before this. It's my Christmas. It's my genuine time where I'm so happy constantly.
It's like, like Tanner said, don't want any leaks, but when you get them and when you see all this crazy shit, it's like you said, it's like Christmas. It's like, yes.
Yeah. And it's really, and I mean, my favorite part about E3, like, truly is like, no matter, because we have sat through some dog shit conferences in our years.
AYCH Tyler, she saved those though.
Even before the podcast, when we would get together and watch E3 for the entirety of the week. It was before anybody had jobs. But we would like get together. So we've been getting together for E3 now for 6 or 7 years at this point. At this point. But like it's like getting together and like getting to like, and we always like do special stuff for E3. Like, oh well, we'll get certain food, and like Cody cooked for us one year and it was really nice. And like we've always done stuff like that, and that's always been like a ton of fun. So that to me is like the fun part, and like I'm very grateful that we get to do that this year, even though with E3 being as spread out as it is. Like we're gonna get together next weekend and watch stuff, and also watch Invincible. Which if you haven't watched Invincible yet, y'all should watch Invincible. It's fantastic. But anyways, and like that's my favorite part of E3. So I don't even care if the announcements are bad. I don't think they're going to be bad this year. Though. But even if the announcements are bad, it's still fun to get together, especially when like. Prior to 6 weeks ago, we hadn't seen each other in a year.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the part that makes me really excited. And y'all get to come to my house. And that's cool. And, like, it's going to be the first time y'all get to come to, like, my house and stuff.
Sit down for a bit. Yeah.
And it'll be the first time that we get to come to Tanner's house.
And see my cat's socks.
It'll be the first time we get to come on Tanner's house.
Whoa! Patrick gets hitting Cheeto dust in that house. I swear to God. That's his thing. He's a little stinker.
Little stinker.
There's cheese dust stains all over.
Little do people know.
Handprints.
Pat's
it's on the lights.
Pat is a natural blonde, if you didn't know. It's just that.
Oh, Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That makes a lot of sense.
That lying ginger bitch.
That would actually be a good bit.
That would be.
Patrick is going to edit all this out. I know it.
Don't you fucking dare.
We're not going hard on Patrick. This is all fake. Not fake. Stuff that we're bringing up.
Yeah, we're all just kidding. Not. But.
Anywho, 15 minutes in.
No, hold on. It'd be so fucking.
Shut up!
It'd be so fucking funny if you just found socks, your tiny little kitten covered in Cheeto dust. That little fucker just walking as clumsy as he is.
Speaking of, look what he's done to my hand. He is tearing it up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
He's becoming a little beast.
Looking like Ethan Winters over
Be
here.
careful. Don't let him become Nova.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to. I keep telling him, like, if you become Cody's cat, we're getting rid of him. Not really. Not getting rid of him. Love that cat to death. But.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to get rid of him if he.
No, it was. I was there the other day for our first build session, and Nova was fine.
He was weirdly nice.
He was really nice.
I feel like Nova's kind of like at retirement age, though. Nova's pretty old, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like 8, 9.
No, he's way older than that. He was around for.
He has to be way older than that.
He was around when we were doing like Let's Plays and stuff.
2012.
In 11. He's like 10 or 11 years old.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
No.
And he was not a kitten when Cody found him.
I feel like when Cody got Nova, we were like 10th or 11th grade.
I was the one that got Nova, and I remember it was like 2012.
I'm texting Cody right now.
It was like late 2011 at the furthest.
No, I don't know.
I mean, but that's still like 2011. That's still 10 years.
Yeah. Cody said that Nova is 10, maybe 11.
Wow.
He actually didn't say 11. I added that part. But Cody said he was 10.
Yeah, I mean, no.
But cats can live to 800.
But
cats can live like very commonly.
I mean,
like
still
20.
though. But that's still old. A decade. Like that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah. But maybe he's gotten nicer in his old age. Is what we were trying
maybe
to say.
I don't know.
Also, Nova, white cat before Patrick came to y'all's
And also, weirdly, Nova's really good with Pat. Maybe
that
Nova's
is weird.
That actually is a true fact.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
All right, we actually got to get into this video game stuff.
Yeah, I have it in front of me. Do you want me to just run down the line?
Well, we'll just name off some stuff and we'll talk about it.
I think this is going to be my suggestion. We did not talk about this before the podcast, obviously. I think we should touch on the stuff that's already been like kind of shown before the podcast, and then we like dive into the E3 stuff. I think just to make sure, so like we don't read off.
What's been shown to the podcast? I can't see.
So far, like the stuff we have under like stuff shown before the podcast, we have like they did the Horizon Forbidden West state of play. Sega did the Sonic Central stream. We've seen Dying Light 2. Ubisoft shown Far Cry 6, even though I still don't know if that was intentional or not. I think they were kind of...
It was,
but also kind of wasn't.
Somebody leaked the stuff like a day or two before it was supposed to be revealed.
We have the Dragon Quest 35th anniversary stuff, and then Psychonauts 2 has been shown quite a bit.
There's been a lot of good shit. Like, everything that I'm actually pretty into everything that we just listed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and we're covering this stuff because these are like some pretty big stuff, and these are within the sphere.
Yeah, and also I don't, with the exception of Psychonauts 2 and Far Cry 6, I don't think any of this stuff will probably be shown at E3. Just because, I mean, I don't know. There's not. Dragon Quest stuff may be shown at Square.
We might see Dragon Quest 12.
Yeah,
all they showed was the title card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like Horizon Forbidden West, unless it's at the Summer Game Fest, it's not going to be at E3.
Yeah, probably.
They had their showing then, and if they do show it, it's going to be release date info.
Yeah, at least because
that game looks pretty good.
It looks so fucking good. Like, and I'm just, oh my god, I'm so behind on so much shit. I still need to beat it. I need to play it and beat it. Like, I remember a long time ago when
you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn either.
I played about 30 minutes to an hour of it.
Oh, I thought you were real into it for some reason.
No, Colt was real into it.
Okay.
No, whenever we got it, I was to Colt like, hey, like, I'm gonna fucking platinum this, and he was like, okay, I'll do it too, and then he fucking does it, and I never get back to it. It's a really easy platinum, and I need to get back into it. I need to. And because this just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They've upgraded it in so many fucking ways. The combat looks fucking beautiful. Apparently they've got anime ultimates in it now.
Yep.
And they got a glider system.
A glider.
Grapple hook.
Now that you can ride dinosaurs, which I'm pretty hype about.
Yeah, man. Those like raptors are huge.
They're fucking massive compared to like the normal buffalo and whatever fuck they were in the first game.
And I don't know how big was the map in the first. I own the game. I bought it for like $10 on a sale a couple of years ago.
The map's pretty fucking big.
Because I've heard that the map in Forbidden West, because there's a dev interview that came out on I think IGN a couple of days ago, where they were saying like the map is a little bit bigger, but it's a lot more dense. So there's more stuff to do as well as it being bigger.
Yeah.
I remember Zero Dawn just being like pretty big at the time. I feel like Zero Dawn got really shafted by Breath of the Wild
coming out because Zero Dawn, if I'm not mistaken, came out in February of 2017. Breath of the Wild was in March.
Yeah.
So Breath of the Wild just like pushed Horizon Zero Dawn out the door, even though like Horizon Zero Dawn was still getting mentioned for like Game of the Year stuff at the end of 2017. But like when it comes to open world like adventure action games, like Breath of the Wild kind of blew it out of the water, just with it being Zelda.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So it was so funny because there's been a lot of rumors about the Switch Pro, and a lot of people are like, all right, Nintendo's about to show Breath of the Wild 2 because Sony did their thing, or Santa Monica, whoever. Sony, who does Horizon?
Guerrilla Games.
Guerrilla Games. They're like, oh, they're gonna blow them out of the water. So yeah, that's been really funny. But the game looks really freaking good.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Especially that giant fucking elephant. I'm so excited. I hope we get to find them roaming the wild. I just want to kill them all. I just want to kill all the elephants. Cut this part out. In the game Horizon
You want to fight against the robot elephants?
I want to fight elephants with my blades.
Why can you not
and my elephant guns?
Why can't you say robot elephants?
I'm saying robot elephants. I want to kill robot elephants.
I don't understand why you're whispering robot though.
What are you talking about? I'm saying it. What are you talking about?
This is what happens when Colt says, "Yeah, I'll host it."
This would happen either way.
No, the elephant designs look really awesome. I really like that in the raptor. I don't know what kind of dinosaur they're supposed to be based off of. Raptors were pretty big, but these are really big.
Yeah,
and they're obviously not like T-Rexes, but like.
They're like a middling dinosaur. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it looks great.
It looks really sick. The whole stuff before the podcast section is mainly for Horizon, just because it looks so good, and there was no other way we
could not talk about it.
Yeah, we
could
not talk about it. It just happened like this week. Maybe my weeks.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I love elephants. I was joking. Okay, I'd never heard an elephant.
You're the one that keeps bringing it.
You keep bringing it up,
bro. Dying Light 2 looks fucking amazing.
Okay.
I'm really excited for Dying Light 2.
Why'd you skip Sonic Central?
It's because nothing happened.
Oh, they showed a new Sonic game.
Barely. That was just a CGI trailer of Sonic's feet.
Yeah.
That's all. There was nothing.
Cole, I don't know if you've checked the metrics on feet lately, but if you just, this is not preference, but if you just look, Sega knows exactly what they're doing.
Jesus Christ.
Did you Google Sonic feet over there?
He is.
Wenzel, it's an audio podcast.
You bookmarking it now?
Hold on, we're swinging around.
Okay, you got to show us Sonic feet. Show us Sonic feet.
Did you see what that is? Yeah.
There's some pretty like. Oh no.
What the fuck?
That's fucking Bucciarati from JoJo.
Yeah,
Jesus
no, I get it.
Can you search Sonic diaper feet stinky? Okay, no, don't search that.
Should I look that up?
Maybe we should talk about Dying Light 2.
Okay,
this is what happens every time you bring up Sonic. It's some weird kinky stuff.
What is this?
It's just how this podcast operates.
Sonic is just a sex icon, apparently.
Sonic in Boogie Nights. Not as bad as you think.
Fuck.
Sonic
just like when we finally cancel Mark Wahlberg, we just CGI Sonic the Hedgehog in his place. Can you imagine a 13-inch Sonic dong?
Oh, I can.
Colt's like, I don't even have to imagine it.
Fuck,
It's like Wenzel doesn't have to imagine it.
Okay, that's not what I'm still looking at Sonic feet, dummy.
All right, now you gotta show us that.
You like that?
What in the fuck is wrong with us?
To be fair, that was Sonic's feet.
Sorry, Sonic.
Okay, I need to talk about Dying Light so we can get off Sonic's feet.
We'll wrap right around to it, I'm sure. But
all right, so Sonic Central, nothing. Dying Light 2, pretty cool.
Dying Light 2 is looking really fucking good. It's more Dying Light, which was fucking awesome parkour zombie slaying, and they added more parkour, new moves in a giant city. I'm just all in for it.
Yeah, we've been seeing stuff on and off again for Dying Light 2, and
3 years.
And there's been a lot of
weird stuff in the
controversy
studio.
with the company. It's ridiculous,
like crunch stuff.
That and like
offensive leadership.
The leadership.
Is it even the same dev team? now? Did it not switch?
I think some people got some pushed to the back.
Ah, okay.
No, the
Probably not, though.
leadership was saying some really fucked up stuff, like really offensive things to like their own employees, and it's just if you read the excerpt of, I say excerpt a lot on the show, I think if you read this, like the lines of like the quotes of what this person has said, it's just batshit crazy. It's funny, but it's also like, why the fuck would you say
It's
this?
like a string of words. I don't know if y'all have kept... Okay, this is totally off topic. I don't know if y'all have kept up with the trial that David Cage is going through
Yes,
right now.
I was literally about to bring that up. That was fucking wild.
Yeah, that's actually wild. It's like a string of words that, like, by themselves is not all... Well, that's a lie. But, like, strung together in a sentence, it's like, why would this ever come out of somebody's mouth?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, why would you take these words, combine them together to create somewhat of a coherent thought?
And then the thing is, though, the person also used slurs.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, fuck you piece of shit. But yeah, so like seeing it, like I'm like, yeah, I'm excited, but I hope that like I don't know what's going on with that. And I
want to say it's a different dev team.
I hope whatever's happening has been taken care of. Like I hope that those controversies, issues are resolved or something, because man, it really sucks. But it looks like the first Dying Light, but better, bigger world, more parkour, the zombies.
Parkour.
Because in the first game at night there was these zombies called volatiles that would come out and like fucking swarm you, and it was scary. I remember
It was genuinely scary. Whenever Wenzel and I played, we every time it got dark outside, we said, "Go to fucking bed. Get in the shelter right now."
We'd immediately go in the shelter and go to bed, and now it seems like there's different versions of them, and night seems even scarier now. It looks really fun. It looks good.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm quiet or you hear me moaning. I am currently going through sciatic nerve pain, and I'm now standing up.
I ain't thinking about Sonic.
Yeah, the Sonic stuff got my blood flowing.
And it actually got a release date.
It got a release date.
December 7th.
Yeah. So
it's way closer than I thought it would be.
yeah, I hope.
Don't read Patrick's message he just sent to the chat.
Well, now I can look at it.
Although I think it'd be kind of funny to read it out loud on the podcast. 'Cause it's so out of character for Pat. We've already talked so much crap, factual, on Pat.
All right.
Well, who wants to read it?
I'm going to read it.
Read it, Colt.
All right. I'm going to quote Patrick, the amazing artist. Not to steal Cody's bit, but I just took the physically hottest shit I can remember. Like burning hot doo-doo coming out of my butt. Like my asshole is 10 degrees hotter than the rest of my body.
I'm saving that.
That was Patrick, the beautiful artist.
Man, Pat.
Pat, we all know and love.
Hey, everybody in the group chat, at least give him a fire emoji for that.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, give him a fire emoji, everybody.
But yeah, Dying Light 2 being this year is with them giving it like a solid release date. I feel like a lot of games may still get pushed back this year, just with there still being like production issues like across the board for everything. With everything like bouncing back from COVID, so I don't know, but maybe it may come out in December. I hope it does because it looks really good.
Yeah, I don't see it getting pushed back any further because it looks pretty done. It looks done.
That's true. The stuff they showed, I don't know. Did it say pre? It wasn't pre-alpha, was it?
I don't remember.
I mean, surely. I mean, that game has to be close because again, they've been working on it for 3 or 4 years at this point.
It's been. First game came out in 2017. It's been a fucking bit.
No, first game was earlier in 2017, was it not?
Or 2018.
No, I thought it was like 2015 or 16.
Oh shit! It was totally 2016.
Yeah.
I was in 11th grade. Yeah, holy fuck! It's been a bit.
It's like,
Yeah, 2015 because we didn't.
What the
2015.
2015. We didn't. Yeah, because we didn't play it till like way after, I think.
Yeah, I think we played it in like 2016. 17.
Because I think I bought like a used copy of it.
Yeah, it was like Black Friday when.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I remember that. I remember you actually buying that game.
And Colt got it, and we were just like, let's play it.
And we put so much fucking time.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
It was better Dead Island.
I mean, we got the season pass for it. We played the shit out of that. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Far Cry 6. It's more Far Cry. It's in Cuba now. And Giancarlo
Well, fictional.
whatever. But
It's
Giancarlo's
styled.
in
It's
it.
styled after Cuba, but it's a fictional
I
place.
know, I
Oh, it's not actually in Cuba?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's an entire country though.
And you get a tiny little dog, and he has a little doggy wheelchair, and the dog's name is Chorizo. And you also get a pet alligator that's wearing a sports jacket, and it's also very cute as well.
Badass.
In the collector, I don't know if y'all seen the collector's edition, but you actually get a chorizo statue in the collector's edition, and it's not a badly priced. It's like 120. I
That's
think.
not bad at all.
And I mean, it comes with like it may be $199 now that I say that, but it's like a pretty it may be a life size statue of this dog.
Knowing Ubisoft, it probably doesn't come with the game.
No, it does.
Okay.
I think it's specifically because didn't they do that with an Assassin's Creed?
I think they
the collector's
did.
edition didn't come with the game, so you had to buy the game separate.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 is $199.
Oh, it's a $199.
$199,
Maybe I was thinking of the
$199.
digital
I mean,
deluxe
that's
edition.
you're paying for probably the season pass and the statue.
Yeah, it's the season pass, the statue. I think some exclusive weapons in the game or whatever, and like the steel book and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 looks great. I'm into it. I'm always down to play Far Cry.
I'm sure we'll probably see more of Far Cry at Ubisoft's thing.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
It's coming out in October something, I think. It's coming out this year.
yeah, it's everything that has been shown is like holiday. Everybody's like, oh, holiday, October, November, December. Like those 3 months are going to be like properly stacked.
Hold on. Sorry, I was wrong. Far Cry 6, that's the Fangs for Hire edition. It's 120.
Oh.
119.
Does it come with the dog?
Yeah. But the one I was talking about, the collector's edition, comes with a flamethrower statue?
It comes with a flamethrower?
Not an actual flamethrower.
Ah, boo.
But I think it's a full-size flamethrower.
What? Like that you could use? Because I'm about to spend $200 on this.
I remember Gears did something like that too, where you can get the chainsaw gun.
The Lancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I found out the other day that my mom threw away my Modern Warfare 2 night vision goggles.
No!
From yeah.
Those kids, I think those are probably worth some good money now.
Yeah. It came with the Prestige. I still have the Modern Warfare 2 art book. She didn't throw that away, but she threw away.
That's worthless.
Yeah, she threw away the night vision goggles. And they're good night vision goggles.
Man, that sucks.
I remember I thought it was so cool when I
You
had
got to
those.
tell your mom, now you got to replace them. Get me some night
you
vision
gotta give me some
goggles.
night
I
vision.
Military
guess
grade.
it just says flamethrower replica.
Okay, so not real.
High end high end replica. Length is 72 centimeters.
Oh, 72 centimeters. That's over 2 feet.
So it's a full.
Yeah, that's like 2.5 feet. So you're talking like this.
But here is chorizo.
Okay, that chorizo statue is pretty damn cute. I love chorizo so much.
Dang, that's
Also, John is looking at
Are you looking at Sonic
feet.
porn again?
Sonic feet. Yeah.
we're off Sonic.
No, we're not. We're never off song.
And then-
Anyway, it made me uncomfortable. So
And then
I
this
keep
is the flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you can't. Is that like just its holder, or is it like attached to that? Like, can I pick it up and
You
pose
can
with it?
You can pick it up.
That's not a bad
That's
deal.
pretty fucking
That's
cool.
actually that has to be limited to a certain amount of
Oh
units.
yeah.
That has to be like a 5,000 or 10,000 unit deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, and the release date's October 7th.
I thought of it. I hit the mic. I thought it was October, but I didn't know if it was the 7th or not.
Yeah. So Far Cry 6 looks fun.
Far Cry 6 looked great. Dragon Quest had their huge live stream. They announced so much shit.
First time ever it was shown in English.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 10, that's only in Japan for now, but they have a offline mode. Dragon Quest 10 was originally online, and I think they're doing a release of offline and an online mode, but it's remastered or some shit. Don't know. I want to give it a go at some point. And the Dragon Quest 12 is looking cool from the title card we saw, which looked more mature than usual, and which is what they're calling it, the more mature Dragon Quest,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
which already exists. It's Yakuza Like a
Wait,
Dragon.
I don't care.
God.
But it's Yakuza Like a Dragon is essentially a Dragon Quest game, but in the Yakuza franchise.
I'm sorry. I did that was for earlier for Colt. He flipped me off earlier, so get him back for it.
When did he do that?
I didn't even.
What is
They
that
can't see
sound?
that on audio.
He's just typing ASDF because he thinks we're so fucking boring.
But Dragon Quest 12 looks great. It's fire. That's all. It's not. I can't say it looks great because we haven't seen.
We haven't seen anything, but it's interesting, and they did say a simultaneous worldwide release, which is really cool. Which would be the first time ever for Dragon Quest.
Well, that is
And it
cool.
seems like Square has been pushing
Getting
for
really good at that.
Yeah,
And
hopefully
also-
they'll do that with Yakuza releases because Yakuza releases are usually like a year behind.
Yeah. Also, Dragon Quest, is it 3 that's getting the Octopath Traveler art style
and
remaster
it
remake?
looks fucking
It looks
good.
gorgeous. I will buy it. Yeah, because I thought Octopath was gorgeous, but
The
Dragon Quest
difficulty,
style.
the difficulty of Octopath pushed me off so quick.
Me too, and just in the demo,
Yeah,
but the art style and the music, gorgeous, beautiful.
And then we saw like a 2-minute clip of Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2 looks really fucking fun. It looks like a good platformer, 3D platformer from the 2000s, but remade, I guess.
I think
We haven't had many good ones over the last few years.
we really haven't. And also, I just realized the game I forgot to put on here, but I guess it technically comes out before E3 is Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah. Comes out.
Yeah, it comes out Friday because my
Friday.
copy is shipping Friday, or is going to be at my house Friday. It looks incredible. I'm very excited to play Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank legit is the best looking game I've ever seen. For now, and I bet in 2 years' time, whatever that it comes out is gonna blow my shit up.
I want to get it in front of my eyes first because I really think, personally, just from like the way it runs and everything, Miles Morales is probably like the game that made me go like, wow, I can't believe this is like a real thing.
I mean, it's Insomniac, so
Yeah, but I'm really excited to play
I
Ratchet and Clank.
love Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
Yep.
very excited for that. Also, the reason I put Psychonauts 2 on here is because I think Psychonauts 2 is coming out like very soon.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean, this
like
shit.
in August.
I mean, this shit has been like been talked about
Yeah.
for like years now.
I remember the E3 they announced a Kickstarter for it, or it wasn't a Kickstarter, it was some other version of funding.
And
was it
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo?
I think it was Indiegogo.
But they announced it, like they showed an actual like thing for it at a Game Awards.
yeah,
Yeah,
when it
it's
first
been
announced.
and then now Double Fine's under Microsoft's banner, so like when it comes out, it's gonna be on Game Pass day one. So
and I'm going to get an Xbox
whoa,
at some point. I mean, I was going to it anyways, but
But,
now that somebody helped me for my birthday.
And because Bethesda was acquired.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, and because Bethesda. Was
if Bethesda wasn't bought by Microsoft, I probably would not get one for like another 2 years. But because I love Fallout and every other Bethesda thing,
And if you're a true gamer, you need to play all games.
yeah, that's my thing. I like to play.
that's just
Fallout.
Wenzel's way of saying you need to play Halo
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play Halo.
And Gears.
and Gear. Well, he's actually played Gears.
I've played the first
He's played the-
3 in Judgment.
Yeah.
Oh, the first 3?
Yeah, Gears of War. I had an Xbox 360 in like 2000.
I know you had a fucking Xbox 360. I just didn't know you played the first 3. I only remember Judgment.
No, I played like the third and.
What
second
happened in the
one.
third one?
I
Say it to me right now.
It's
No, I'm just
been
kidding. I'm just
fucking
kidding.
10 years.
No.
I just remember what's his name dying, and I was crying on.
Whoa, spoilers,
Whoa,
bro.
Gears spoilers.
Wow. A lot of people die in Gears.
Yeah, not even a spoiler. Had that Battlefield reveal.
Oh shit! When is that?
June 9th, 9
Do you
a.m.
even know if you had the Google Doc in front of you?
I am standing up right now.
It's,
Don't make me do this.
This is Central Standard, right?
Yeah, all these times on the Google Doc are Central Standard.
So 9 a.m.
So,
for us.
Yeah, which is really early. In the morning.
I'm fucking ready. I need a modern
It's really
battlefield.
early, yeah.
I need a modern battlefield. I'm tired of this.
No,
World
fuck you,
War.
World War II.
Bullshit.
Colt, it's going to be set in Vietnam, and you are going to like it.
They-
Well, okay, Vietnam would be.
It would be fine, I
It'd be fine.
guess. It's just I want modern warfare shooters. Okay.
I don't know, like.
There's just not enough good
You know
wars
what?
to
You
choose from.
No, you know. There's not. Yeah.
Give me fictional wars. I want it to where
I know.
the game
Give me
can be
War of
silly.
1812 Battlefield.
I don't get me wrong. I like some World War II shooters or like these soldiers died for your freedom. I want it to where I can hate the soldiers. Okay.
I mean that's the thing is that like if they made one in the Vietnam era, like okay, but like you can't just be like, oh yeah, America is. We're coming to Vietnam. Like,
oh, I can't wait to be drafted. No, I don't want to fucking play.
I can't wait to kill kids. Like,
Oh man.
which to be fair, you don't really do in shooters because I think it's illegal to shoot children in video games. I don't know.
I don't know if it's illegal. Definitely bad taste.
It's bad taste.
well, like I don't know. Some games have done some weird stuff. With that.
There's loopholes where someone else shot a kid, but the player didn't.
Or like that one thing in Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know I was gonna kill the civilians. Oops.
or like I don't know. The kids are like monsters or
Yeah.
something. Like,
the Dead Space monster babies were fucking scary and they needed to be put down.
I mean, those were
Yeah,
terrifying.
those are pretty scary.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Battlefield.
I don't know where to go because I just said some stupid shit.
There's been some like leaks and stuff of it, but like all the Battlefield 6 leaks have been like like somebody took a photo of their computer screen while
Shaking.
well no, but like making the map.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like the grid lines and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like this is the game.
Oh, so it's gonna be Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk Battlefield.
I imagine it will be modern because from the leaks, I've been keeping up sort of with it. I think it will be modern. I just hope that I'm just wanting to go back to the good old days of Battlefield 3. I miss it.
I'll say this again. I wish just do a fictional war. Like I'm
Battlefield 3 and 4 were great.
I'm honestly
so-
shocked that does not happen more in video games.
That's the thing. But like you'll have these fucking fans who are like, because for some reason the idea is if it's a fictional war, then it has to be high sci-fi.
Yeah.
And like, okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then fans get all pissy shitty about it.
Yeah, and they're like, these guns aren't real. These don't exist.
Or like
they would
or
never
like,
exist.
it has to be a real war. It has to be a real war. I need to live out my fantasy of being.
I have to be a white dude in the war.
I have to be a white dude.
My people did it.
I have to be a white dude, just like my people, with a Confederate flag, fighting in Vietnam,
Yeah.
Where's my Confederate flag?
fighting against Yankees. Like, didn't fight that in Vietnam, but okay.
Yeah. Pretty good.
But the White Power movement came out of Vietnam.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the soldiers came back and were like, you know what? We're going to be racist now.
Yeah.
I
Man.
mean, watching the platoon.
I mean, that is highly simplistic of what happened.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that is the gist of it.
I mean, I watched Platoon last year, and at the end of the movie, you see a tank come through, and it had, I want to say, it was a German flag during World War II on it. And apparently, during not Vietnam, at least one squad of tanks had German flags on them. I don't know how true that is, but I looked it up thinking, what the fuck was that?
Was it
about?
German flags or Nazi flags?
I can't remember exactly.
I mean, German flags isn't like bad.
Oh, yeah, those are two wildly different
I think
things.
I'm thinking Star, not Star, Cross.
Iron Cross is still not Nazi memorabilia.
It might have been a swastika.
because the
How
Iron
is it so different?
because the,
Okay, let me look up.
I mean, the Iron Cross isn't great, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
But
not the fucking swastika
yeah,
either.
but the Iron Cross existed before, like
Yeah.
like it was you like the swastika
well, the
existed.
swastika did too.
No, but like the Iron Cross existed within like European shit for like a while, you know.
Centuries.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, it's straight up the swastika.
okay, that's what I thought because that's a swastika. You know, fuck Nazis, of course.
Agreed.
Like punch a Nazi. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. You know
Oh, that reminded me of something we can touch on later.
what does
No,
that?
I mean, you'll know
Wait,
when we
what?
get to it.
Okay.
I mean, if it's about okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We're on the same wavelength now.
Okay.
But I'm actually really excited. I kind of lied earlier because the Battlefield. I love Battlefield. I love the way Battlefield plays. Just something about it feels more satisfying than Call of Duty to me.
It's two different experiences, and people don't realize
It
that.
really is. They're two, and I don't consider myself an FPS like buff by any means, but Battlefield and Call of Duty are two totally wild, just way different experiences. That like, oh, I have to buy Battlefield or Call of Duty. You can buy both. 'Cause
They're two different experiences,
Yeah.
man.
And so, oh man, Battlefield, a new Battlefield with already those guns like felt good to use, but like with the DualSense, It's gonna.
Ooh, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
After not playing Cold War for so long, me and Wenzel went back to it recently. I forgot how good the fucking DualSense haptic feedback felt.
Oh my god, it's so fucking
Because
ridiculous.
I feel like really they're not. It's not. And I guess I also haven't had my PlayStation plugged up in 2 months because I just moved into a house and my office isn't set up yet. But anyways, so but like after like Astrobot, which by the way everybody needs to play Astrobot.
It's a
phenomenal game. And whatchamacallit? Call of Duty. Like nothing really like even Spider-Man didn't really use it a ton. But like I need more trigger stuff.
And I mean, I know Battlefield's gonna use it.
Oh yeah, Battlefield will
with all the
be
with all the like pretty crazy, like not crazy, but like pretty intense like gameplay that they done. Because I remember we had such a fun time and Battlefield. It's called I think it's called Battlefield 1, the one that took place in World War
Like
I.
the word one.
Yeah,
I liked Battlefield 1. I really did. It's just we're playing another World War game.
yeah. Which that was fun, and I remember we played on that desert map quite a bit.
Yeah.
And that was always fun to be like a sniper on there because
Battlefield sniping is the best sniping experience you can have.
because it's like it feels like some very hardcore shit. Really fun, yeah. So I don't know. I hope it's more modern. I hope it's fictional. I really hope if they just went balls to the wall sci-fi, I would love that even more.
DICE doing that would be awesome. I mean, I guess
they got Battlefront.
I was about to say they already have Battlefront, but
But I'm already tired of like all these fuckers saying like, oh, we have too many sci-fi shooters.
We barely got sci-fi shooters.
Like
got so
I don't
many
know.
military
I'm sorry.
shooters.
I'm getting Black Ops 3 like flashbacks because like I remember people were like, oh, I don't like Black Ops 3 because we already have so many sci-fi shooters. We have too many sci-fi shooters. The future hurts. Like okay, whatever. Anyway, fuck Nazis. Fuck Vietnam War. Fuck killing kids. Fuck pedophiles.
I agree.
Wenzel coming in with a hot take.
Hot takes.
And speaking of the future, Summer Game Fest kickoff live featuring Weezer.
Say it ain't so.
Who added Say It Ain't
That was
So?
me. As soon as I saw Weezer, it just came to my head.
That's the only thing that's been. I mean, there's been like some stuff confirmed. Like Juan Carlo's going to be there for Ubisoft for Far Cry 6, so
Yeah.
they'll probably show Far Cry 6 stuff at this too.
Let's talk about some Weezer gameplay.
Weezer Rock Band.
Jonathan, favorite Weezer song? Go.
I don't like Weezer.
I love Wonderwall.
The cover? Did they do a cover?
No, that's Oasis.
I know.
Weezer did
A
do
cover is a fucking. Oh my god! It's a cover. Oh.
I like some Weezer. I'm not gonna lie.
Some Weezer's good. Their cover of Africa is awful.
Yeah.
And it got a ton of radio play.
Yeah.
Why?
I
mean, that Weezer's just not my thing.
I'm not either. I don't really care for Weezer.
Yeah, I'm not huge on.
Because you're an old geezer. Here's your feaser for being a piece of shit.
Fucking Colt F Doom over here, spitting out some bars.
Gooba gabba, zuba zabba booba.
That's a TikTok reference, I think.
I don't know. I don't know where I am.
Castaways.
We are
Okay.
We are
castaways.
castaways.
Okay, a little bit of a tangent for a second. I was too old for Backyard again. It's when Backyard. And Jonathan, I think you're on the same wavelength as me.
Yeah.
Would've been
I'm
too
on
old.
the same wavelength.
No.
I didn't watch a single second. Every time it came on, I was like, I don't want to watch
I mean,
it.
you didn't watch it, but it was out. It wasn't out when we were kids.
I wanted to watch SpongeBob.
No,
Yeah,
we
me
were
too.
a lot older.
Yeah, we were like in school. I was getting educated. But Backyardigans had some banger songs I've come to learn on TikTok. Castaway's good. I'm an international super spy. That one, banger.
That's it.
The thick of it.
That's it.
The into the thick of it. That song,
Okay.
banger. Like why did they go so hard?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Paw
so.
Patrol ain't got those bangers. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
Paw
what.
Patrol is a fucking
And I'm already mad at Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
ACAB.
fuck the police.
Because
Fuck
there's
that
no
dog.
Avalanche in the Paw Patrol movie. Like, they just rode out Avalanche. Like, where's Avalanche
I don't know
at?
what the fuck
He's
that
the
is.
snow rescue dog. He's a husky, and he rescues people in the snow.
Paw Patrol. I don't think
Where's
they-
Avalanche?
We are castaways.
I thought the crossover episode with the dog from A Star Is Born was pretty weird.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched Star Wars.
I
in a couple
thought
years.
it was really disrespectful.
They showed Brad Pitt in the background. It was the crime scene.
You'd be Bradley Cooper.
Oh shit, Bradley Cooper. Brad Pitt was eating something in the background.
No, I thought
Brad Pitt was there eating.
I thought it was crazy.
Jonathan, have you seen A Star Is Born?
No, I have no context
Oh my
for
God.
anything that's going
No,
on.
okay.
Right now.
You don't even have to watch the one we saw. Just pick one and watch it. No, watch the one we
You
saw.
have to watch the one we saw because
It was really good.
It's really good.
I know. I thought it was terrible when Cruella beat that dog in the alley with a lead pipe. No, it's such a. I was gonna say this on Twitter, but I'll just say it here. There's a bit in our chat and just between me and Colt where we just constantly.
in y'all's private chat because I have not seen it.
No. We say it in the main chat.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, where we'll just because we hate seeing the Cruella trailer, and so every time we just like to go like batshit crazy with like just the assumption, oh yeah, she's just doing bad stuff to dogs, really bad stuff.
Fuck that
To
bitch.
preface the bit, I saw Cruella and I really liked the movie.
Tanner saw Cruella, but then we also
Well,
saw
Tanner hates dogs.
we also saw a thing a while ago saying like why exactly. From what Tanner said though, this doesn't make sense now. But like she has kind of like what exactly happened to have her like have a distaste for not a distaste, but like
Let me get into a little Cruella spoiler talk because nobody here is going to
I get spoiler Cruella spoiler.
like a minute worth of Cruella spoilers.
All right, skip 10 to 15 minutes from now.
So this fashion designer sent her dogs on her mom because her mom was asking this fashion designer for money. The dogs just so happen to be Dalmatians. Cruella does not hate the dog. She does not hate the Dalmatians. She hates the fashion designer. So the movie has nothing to do with
But the
dogs.
thing, but like
Why did she shoot the dog?
no, but like we spun it out of control. Like oh my god, she hates the dogs. Like that's so fucked up.
She put a dog in a stove and turned it on.
No, we saw her fight a dog, break its arm, and slam its head on an oven.
She is the one that killed Danny in JoJo Part 1. She burned that dog in that fire.
Oh my god!
I will say this about Cruella though, it's a Joker movie. It's Joker. The when somebody asks you what genre it is, it's Joker. It's
Joker
it's better
genre?
than Joker.
Do you think
And I
it's
almost
like
say Emma
the-
Stone gives a better performance than Joaquin Phoenix.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, can we-
I'm the Joker, baby. We sound crazy.
We have to get somewhere else, okay? Where are we?
So Summer Game Fest,
Weezer.
they're showing like 30 premieres, but Jeff has been really like
Close to the chest.
close to the chest with it. It hasn't really even been given teasers, but we know like some of the companies are going to be there, like Microsoft, Square Enix, Capcom, all the.
Oh no!
usual
I got
suspects.
another Cruella bit. I can't believe she took that dog and curb stopped it. Okay, I'm done.
What the fuck? Why did you have to hold that? Why do you say, hold up, guys? I can't
have to
believe
say
she
this.
murdered that dog.
Just
Yeah,
think-
that was pretty
just-
bad.
Just
Kinda
think
makes me
about.
think, you want to do that? To
Just
a
think about Emma Stone getting a CGI dog.
I don't want to think about that.
I don't want to either, actually. No, but
will
you
say-
said putting a dog in a stove.
I'm just saying what she did.
Me too.
That's pretty messed up.
Fuck. Summer Games. Jeff is, he's always been like, there's something. Always. That's year
Sneaky.
round.
Yeah, he does that all year.
But the thing is that last time he was sneaky, he showed us a fucking bad Fast and Furious game.
that was in 2019 where he said the end of the show is going to blow people's mind. And the only reason he said that is because Vin Diesel came out there and was like, and here is Fast and the Furious.
I love Tekken.
And then it was the Fast and Furious game.
Family.
Family. I'm very excited for the Fast and Furious movie, though, with John Cena playing Vin Diesel's brother. Very
Oh,
excited
God.
for it. But
Is that going to be the first one you watch?
probably. Oh, no, I've seen Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, because
Tokyo Drift's one.
you talk about it all the time.
He won't shut the fuck up.
He
about
won't.
Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift is so good.
That's not.
We
This
gotta
is
do
not even a bit.
I do talk about that. Well, first of all, the song Tokyo Drift.
It's
banger.
like top 10 songs of all time.
Well,
But
I don't know.
I
about
mean, there's
that.
3 songs from Kingdom Hearts that are better. Oh my god.
Kingdom Hearts, like Fast
Is
and
Fast
Furious.
and Furious under Disney now?
No, it's Universal.
Dude, I was about to say, if Vin Diesel's in this next Kingdom Hearts.
that'd be fucking crazy.
Sora.
We have to save the Xenohort, Sora, get in the car.
Get in the car.
We're family.
We're family.
These heartless are our family, and then New Hikaru Utada song plays in the background as Vin Diesel is cheering this heartless.
Michelle
I'm just imagining,
Rodriguez, I love you.
Cruella's there, but Emma Stone
Corella's beating a Dalmatian.
You got fucking Vin Diesel like fucking driving and drifting to fucking Simple and Clean. You got Michelle Rodriguez in the background. Damn!
Hey, tell me that wouldn't be good. Though. Tell me that wouldn't be good. But like Goofy's like, gosh, Dom, we're really family.
Cruella looks at Goofy like, is he a dog?
Hand me my lead pipe. I keep everything.
I'm about to take the biggest shit on Goofy right now.
Wait, what?
Wait, are you
What do you
Cruella
mean?
or are you talking as Jonathan?
What's happening?
That's the question. No, I was talking as
Why am I sweating?
I'm like weirdly nervous right now.
I'm nervous that Pat's just going to say, yeah, this isn't going out.
Okay, all right. Wholesome Direct. What is the Wholesome Direct?
I don't know.
You put it on here.
The Wholesome Direct, I believe, is an indie game showcase.
Yeah.
Similar to the Guerrilla Collective, which actually took place today. They just show like a bunch of like indie developed stuff. So I mean, it would be cool to have on in like the background, but it's not like a full on. Well, I say that it's like an hour long. I think the presentation is like an hour. They'll probably show some good stuff.
Yeah, that's at 12 p.m. Central Standard.
12 p.m. on Saturday, June the 12th.
Yep.
By the way, I don't know if we said it, but Summer Game Fest kickoff live is 1 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, June 10th, which I hate that, but whatever. Jeff didn't ask me for my schedule.
And then after that, we have the Ubisoft Forward on June 12th at 2 p.m.
This is like the first real conference. Of E3.
This is what they do usually every year. It's Ubisoft. I expect one Dance Dance Revolution trailer for the Wii.
Well, they don't make them for the Wii. The 2021 didn't come out on the Wii.
Wii U then.
Yes. Wait, I don't know if any of them came out on the Wii U. I'm sure.
What?
PlayStation 2 then. It's Ubisoft. I don't really have high hopes ever for Ubisoft showings. I wish Aisha Tyler was there. I love Aisha Tyler.
Yeah.
Looking back on the conferences that she hosted, they were actually pretty good.
Yeah, she's a fucking great person.
I love Aisha Tyler.
They'll probably show the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake or remaster, whichever
I
one
don't
it is.
give a fuck about that.
Yeah, don't care about that. Will probably be the third showing of Far Cry 6 in a week.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. There's not a new Assassin's Creed this year.
No, this is good. I am glad they're going to take a fucking break.
Well, they've been doing that. They took a break between Odyssey and Valhalla, or the last one, Viking.
Valhalla came out last year.
Yeah, and then Odyssey came out in 18.
Oh.
They take a year break in between Assassin's
Oh,
Creed.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've heard good things about Valhalla.
Valhalla's good.
You bought it.
It's
Yeah, I own
pretty
it.
fun. It's just that it's very bloated. It's an Assassin's
It's
Creed
an
game.
Assassin's Creed game, yeah. Did we see Beyond Good and Evil 2?
No,
I
never.
want to.
I think that game is vaporware.
Really?
I don't know. Last year, or no, the last E3 that they had an event where they said,
Make
if you draw
music
fan
for
art
it.
from us, we'll put it in the game.
Was that 2019 E3?
I
Or was
think
that
so.
I want to say that was 2018 E3.
It was recent though.
It was one of the last two E3s.
I hope. We're probably not going to get anything about it, but I hope they would just be upfront and like, yeah, here's the down low. We're done.
We're not making that game.
We're not making.
Speaking of games,
Like Half-Life 3.
Speaking of Ubisoft games that are dead, that Skull and Bones game, the pirate game that they showed like 5 years ago,
Yeah, I
that
do
they
not
keep
give a
mentioning
fuck.
in their fiscal meeting reports, like we have delayed this game, and right now it's delayed, so it's not coming out till at least the next fiscal year, which would be after, I guess, next March.
Yeah.
Do we see that?
Do
Probably
we?
not.
I don't know.
I don't know what Ubisoft's got.
What about a new Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs just came out.
Legion
They're not going to
just
show.
came out.
Yeah, I know.
And they
I'm-
just pushed out that update too.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was just thinking like they could just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Watch Dogs Legion 2.
They're probably going to show a trailer. They have a new zombie mode that's out.
Yeah.
It looks like shit, but they'll probably show a trailer.
I was
for
so
it.
excited for Watch Dogs Legion 2 when they first showed it.
It's not
I mean, that's
bad.
like the Ubisoft experience, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They show really good trailers, and their game always looks really good. Like, like gameplay trailers, and then like you get it in your hands, you're like, yeah.
I want to give it a go. It was okay whenever you play solo. They added a multiplayer mode where you can actually play with friends now. I'm curious about that.
Probably show Rainbow Six Quarantine.
Oh, for sure they'll show Quarantine, which is a weird name now. But
yeah, which in hindsight, not a good name.
Did they make Splinter Cell?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that would be like the big, like, are they going to show it? Are they not? That would be like the big surprise.
A new Splinter Cell.
I think that was part of the Walmart leaks from whenever that happened.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm not really.
I play Ubisoft games, but they are usually okay with me.
I don't have high hopes, but I'll take what.
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch it obviously, but like, I'm expecting the minimum.
Yeah.
Like I know Far Cry 6 will be there. I think you're right on the money with Dance Dance Revolution probably opening the. I guess it's like a direct style. Like they're not doing this in a theater, I assume. So I assume it's just like a pre-recorded like digital thing similar to a direct.
I predict that on the Uber. Okay, this is a legit prediction. I predict that for the Dance Dance bit, they're gonna have like one of the D'Amelio sisters out on stage doing TikTok dances, and it's gonna have featuring TikTok dancers, and that's gonna be one of the big selling points of the new Dance Dance.
Honestly,
Revolution.
though, that'd be a huge selling point.
It really would.
I mean, because those we keep saying Dance Dance Revolution. It's Just Dance.
Ah, shit. That's my
Wow,
bad.
fuck
And Dance Dance
me.
Revolution is
Just-
good.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
Just Dance. Fuck, that's my bad.
Just Dance.
Yeah.
People are yelling at us. We're like, it's not Dance Dance.
Yeah,
It's not Dance.
DDR is really good, and also Just Dance is really good too. Because I own the 2021. It's pretty good, and they have like a whole subscription service, like $5 a month, but you get access to every song that's ever been in a Just Dance game. So
Really?
yeah, so you get like 1,500 songs.
That's a lot.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
But a TikTok collaboration would actually be pretty huge.
Yeah.
What? Okay, let's do our first prediction of the show. What do y'all think the feature song for Just Dance will be? Like, there's always like the one song
shit.
that they do all their marketing around.
It's gonna be a TikTok song. A song that's big on TikTok.
Astronauts in the ocean.
On it. Fuck off.
My eyes and brain would explode.
Every time.
That conference would be really good if it just opened with "What you know about roll."
Okay, if that did happen though, they would hit way past the minimum.
Whenever Wenzel and I play Fortnite, I quickly switch to the beatbox channel to try to find the song because that song's in Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah, it's on there.
I don't even like it. It's a bad song, but every time I have to sing the "What You Know About Rolling
Down the Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze.
Oh man, that's such a good guess.
That is a pretty good
It's
guess.
weirdly good. Maybe
I have mine.
what?
What?
I think it's going to be Levitating with Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby.
I know.
I
I was gonna say a Dua Lipa song. I was thinking it might be "Don't Start Now."
It could be Don't Start Now. The only reason I don't think it would be Don't Start Now is because I think it was last year's.
That's the thing. Wait,
Okay,
last year's?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
That's the only thing.
I was thinking they're behind, so they're just gonna throw that in there.
Let me see what last year's feature song. And honestly, it might have been Dynamite though.
It could also be fucking because I see dances for it. "Kiss Me More" by Doja Cat and featuring
I
SZA.
feel like that song's a little too vulgar to have.
That's the
as
thing.
Their main
I know,
song.
because-
They can bleep it out.
They could,
But it'd be weird.
But honestly, I love that intro part.
Hey, why couldn't it be "Call Me by Your Name" by Lil Nas X? I mean, really?
I'd be cool with
Wait
that.
a minute. That would be sick.
Let's have Lil Nas actually on stage.
Okay,
dancing.
if Little Nas X was there, that'd be actually really cool.
I would be so hype as shit.
Is
Yeah.
he gonna rip his pants again?
I hope. I don't think so.
I mean, I would cheer.
Yeah, I would.
I'd be like, hell yeah, rip your pants.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a song prediction because I don't really know many pop songs that's popular right now.
Castaways.
Yeah, it'll be a Backyardigans song.
We are castaways.
They have the Backyardigans dancing and on the screen.
It looks like the main song for Just Dance 2021 was "Rain on Me," Lady Gaga and Ariana
Oh
Grande.
shit, that was a good song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, good song. Also a Blackpink Selena Gomez song called "Ice Cream,"
I don't care.
and then "Adore You" by Harry Styles. Looks like last year they kind of did a little treat to try to get the this
Yeah,
crowd,
yeah.
the Gaga crowd, and the Styles crowd. Lil Nas X though would be pretty cool. Have y'all heard the censored version of "Call Me by Your Name" though? It's like, I wish they wouldn't play it on the radio.
I don't know how you could censor the shooting in your mouth.
It's put a smile on your mouth while I'm riding.
What the shit?
Yeah.
God, I love how anytime they try to censor any of these pop songs,
bad.
they just make them worse.
Well, it's like
I know we've said it on the podcast many times, but the censored version of WAP
it's
is
so
much
bad.
it wet ass gushy. No,
Oh, wait,
no.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, instead of wet ass pussy, it's like wet ass gushy or something.
Oh,
like
I've
that.
always heard him just say
or wet
WAP.
or wet and gushy. It's really gross.
Why don't they just say wet and pussy?
Well, like,
Ass is the problem.
well, like, my thing is like they won't play like Megan the Stallion's first part is like gobble me, swallow me, drip. They won't say any of that. So like if it plays on the radio, it's just like silent. So like Cardi B's part will end, and then it's like legit like 5 to 6 seconds of silence in the song. Like the beat is still going, but nobody is singing.
The silence is for the troops.
Fucking Cardi B saluting our troops.
Also, they won't play. They won't say the part this Big Mac truck
Right.
right in this little garage. They don't say any of that. They just do a Mac truck horn beat. That's what they do.
That's
Oh, God.
bullshit.
But like in Poker Face, towards the end, Lady Gaga says "fucker face," and they don't censor that.
Well, to be fair, I feel like censorship on the radio has gotten a little bit more strict recently, or
Well,
in the
it's
past
that,
few
and it's like the
years.
implied. Like I don't know if y'all remember the Britney Spears song "If You Seek Amy."
Yeah.
When it came out, but like obviously it's spelling
fuck.
yeah. And
What?
I remember when I was in middle school and I placed that together, I was like, "Oh my god, she's a genius." But they didn't censor that on the radio, and that got a lot of radio play in 2007 or whatever year it was.
I don't know. Because I think Colt says that because we listen to Fortnite radio and stuff gets censored on there quite a bit. Yeah.
I would say Fortnite radio and like actual like America's Top 40 radio is pretty similar.
Oh, yeah.
Like as far as censorship goes.
The alternative radio on Fortnite is really fucking good.
Yeah, they have a lot of songs in there, and I wish there was lists out there. But for some reason, anytime anybody puts out lists, they just put it out for the fucking mainstream stuff. I'm like, give me that alternative shit, man.
I mean, the alternative songs in there, I don't skip it.
Do they cycle songs out or they just keep adding?
They cycle songs out.
They
There's some
cycle
songs that are not in it anymore.
Yeah.
It's really neat stuff, though.
I remember there was a Brockhampton song.
There's still Brockhampton
Yeah.
songs on there.
I found
Run
that
the Jewels is on there, but Run the Jewels is like censored to hell.
What song?
Well, yeah, obviously.
What song? They have several on there. I
Really?
think. Yeah.
It's a good bit.
It's either I think it might be Just with the dollar sign.
Yes, it's off the new album.
Yeah, it's off the new album.
Wow, they have Run the Jewels 4 stuff on there?
Yep.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I figured there'd be stuff on either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 or 3 as well.
But next up, event-wise, is Devolver Digital at June 12th. No time on here, but
No time. If I had to guess, probably 8.
In the
yeah,
morning.
it was always late.
8 in the morning.
8 a.m.
No,
That would actually be pretty funny.
No, 8 p.m. because they're just
That's just what they always do.
and because they're dark, just some dark, cringy, edgy shit. Boy, no, they're fun.
I love the Devolver.
I love their conferences.
I
People
love their
always
conference.
like snoring emoji in the Twitch chat, bullshit like that. It's fun.
But yeah, if you go into the event expecting like a sketch comedy, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
Hotline Miami 3.
Nina Struthers.
Also, they should show Hotline Miami 3.
Please. That's my only thing I'm really hoping for from this is Hotline Miami 3. But honestly, though, they show some pretty cool shit.
They always show something cool. Like last year was Carrion.
Carrion, I still need to play it. I have it for my Switch.
Wait, 2019 was Carrion.
Fuck. You're right.
Also, did they not do Blasphemous? Blasphemous.
No,
not
it's just a
digital.
pixelated game.
Okay.
But,
It looks similar to Carrion. Is what I said.
Always looking forward to the Devolver's event. Last year they did a RoboCop parody, and I have no fucking clue what they're gonna do this year.
Was it a RoboCop parody?
Yeah, it was Nina Struthers, I think. It was somebody's head, It was like opening up and like time would change. This shit's wild. I don't
fucking.
Oh yeah, they're 2019.
No,
Yeah.
Nina Struthers was like under like a, like they were controlling her in some way.
Yeah,
shape,
she
or
was being RoboCop, but I think they also had a Terminator reference with like Sarah Connor, but it was also Nina Struthers.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
a different timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
coming
because
in.
like spoilers for Devolver Digital's 2019 event. She at the very end of it, she woke up, but wasn't it like maybe an older version of her saying we have to go back and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was also kind of Back to the Future. But yeah, I always look forward to their stuff. Their
Yeah.
stuff's always really if they don't show anything I'm interested in, it's always a good time either way.
Yeah.
because they're
They're just crazy. Yeah.
Now I think this is the biggest event.
The
of
big
E3.
boys.
I would argue to say this. I mean, yeah, this is probably the biggest event of E3.
It's got the Xbox plus Bethesda
Final
HD
remix.
2.8, part 13, 365 days
Over
divided by
2.
2. June 13th at 12 p.m.
Can I just say also, thank you God for making this on Sunday. Because Microsoft for a few years, I guess they had been on Sundays in recent years, but Microsoft for a few years always did Mondays, and it pissed me off.
It was so stupid. I had school. Wait, no, I didn't.
no,
It
you
was
didn't.
summer.
It was summer.
Shit. I had church.
Did you?
No, it was
No,
Monday.
you didn't. But I'm glad this is on Sunday too, because no church.
Sorry, I'm busy. And it's at noon, which is a good time. I'm glad it's not
It's
like
always-
Sunday night.
it's
Yeah,
like-
they're usually noon.
Yeah, I go to
or
night
1 o'clock.
church.
They're always usually like noon or 1 o'clock, and they haven't done a night conference in years.
Yeah, I remember when it was rumored when Sony wasn't coming that one year.
They were going to take Sony's Monday
Yeah.
night slot, which I'm glad they didn't, because they
Yeah.
probably would have used that here too. But with it being Microsoft and Bethesda, and it confirmed only being 90 minutes, they're going to show a lot, I
Yeah,
imagine.
I mean, last time they showed the Xbox, and I remember thinking they're just going to show so much Xbox shit. It's going to be barely any games. They showed a pretty good bit of games too.
Also, I mean, let's just get into it, Wenzel. Halo Infinite. It's probably going to be like the big marquee showpiece of this.
It's
event.
either going to be shown at the very beginning or the very end.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a middle.
But
of the show.
I feel like with them having to announce its delay, I feel like they're going to show it probably at the beginning.
I would think the beginning, especially with it coming out this year.
to kind of be like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
well, not to say like, oh, sorry for delaying it, because delaying is necessary.
Yes,
especially the way it looked.
Well, the way it
Yeah.
looked, but also like the pandemic and everything just kind of moved back everybody's timelines.
Yeah.
And they like the and I thought that the game looked fine the way they showed it last
Yeah,
year.
it
But that
looks
was not a game that was about to be released on new hardware 2 months before.
No
Yeah.
way. So so yeah, they'll either do that, or you know, they might play it even safer and show it at the end.
Yeah, because I honestly expect.
It's 73.
Okay.
I honestly expect. Do we need to take a break before we like?
We'll do this segment and
Okay.
then we'll take a break.
Because I honestly expect them to announce a public beta. Because I don't know if everybody at the table knows this, but Halo Infinite's multiplayer is going to be free to play. So like,
Okay.
do not need to own the game or nothing. Like the multiplayer is fully free to play. So
I feel like they kind of dangerous thing
What?
for
Oh.
Microsoft to do.
God, that scared the crap out of me.
Because people, I know more people play multiplayer than they do the campaign stuff for Halo.
Yeah. Well, and I guess this game is supposed to be more. Obviously, this is not a traditional Halo game. It's because this game is not linear. This game is like an open world. Like they're
Yeah.
doing to Halo what Santa Monica did with God of War. They are completely
Yeah.
reimagining what this like classic mascot franchise for their system is, and trying to make it like in a way where it doesn't disrespect what everybody grew up with, but also in a way where it can capture in newer people that didn't get the chance. Because Halo 1 came out, I don't know if y'all realize this, 20 freaking years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then with Halo 5 was a failure.
Halo 5 was a massive disappointment.
And that's just
I would argue Halo 4 was not
It
great.
wasn't the greatest.
Was not great coming off of the
Reach and whatever the
Reach. I mean,
ODST.
ODST was good. Reach is, I mean, one of the
I mean,
best games I've probably ever played.
it's coming off of Reach, and I mean, it was and especially with how Halo 3, you know, ended, and then with Halo 4, it was like, oh, like this is big, and it was just kind of like, I still think it's okay. I think it's good, actually. Halo 5, the biggest thing about it was just the story. It was just a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
I remember the reveal looked pretty good for it.
It looked really good. I remember it. Literally, what they showed was like the opening intro for Locke's section. Good ass cinematic to get you hyped.
Yeah, it got me so hyped, and then like, oh man, it just fell. So I actually forget that Halo 5 exists sometimes.
Yeah,
like not even like being funny. I forget.
No,
there's a
I
Halo
forget
5.
too. I forget that there was like Locke and that whole story happened.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I remember from Halo 5 is I remember I got on my Xbox and I would play the multiplayer because the multiplayer was still fun as hell.
Yeah. Did you spill drink on the?
No, it's empty.
Was it confirmed that Halo Infinite was like it's not continued at all? It's just a reboot of the everything.
Yeah, I mean,
So from what I can gather, it is a
because it's not like because God of War. Like if we're comparing it to God of War was
it's connected still.
Yeah, it's like a sequel. But this goes back to like all the way back to Halo 1, the events, and then completely changing history.
Okay.
Because remember in the trailer, the guy, whenever Chief woke up, he was like, "We lost," and like that was not what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because in the first Halo, we didn't lose.
Yeah, it's like alternate history Halo.
Like we now humanity in the Halo storyline was losing, but we were struggling, but still like hopping into like, okay, like we're getting closer and closer, but we're really close to losing. But like I said, the guy said we lost. So like this completely takes in a different direction.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's going to be different.
And like another big rumor is like Halo Infinite's going to have a battle royal attached to it, which I really hope for. I think 100-player Halo would be insane.
Well, because the big map games were always super fucking fun.
Yeah, big team battle was always
big team.
good.
So a battle royale Halo would actually fit, and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm fine with it, I guess. It's just I'm so tired of battle royales in general.
That's crazy for somebody that plays
we play Fortnite every week.
The thing is, I'm okay with the ones I'm currently playing. I really enjoy them. I'm just tired of every franchise thinking they're doing a battle royale. We got to do a battle royale, and we're gonna do it worse.
That's I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
Call of Duty was fine.
Call of Duty was fine.
I was gonna say, who has done it worse? I like a battle royale.
Battlefield, fucking Fallout.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Fallout was kind of dealing with its own thing before.
But we also
Ring of Fire came out.
No, wait, we didn't do the battle royale. We just did the Fallout 76.
Fallout 76 base game now is pretty fun. I will not lie.
But no, I mean, if that happens, I say we'll have to see it first.
Of course,
but
obviously.
like I think it has high potential, especially with customization too. Like if you want to customize your character, because that was something by Halo 5. They had so many different fucking armors.
Yeah, like have twerking emote too. That'd be pretty cool.
They did not. No,
I want that.
They
That's what
did.
I'm
They did
requesting.
have like certain like emotes, stances, and stuff. There was a lot of customization. I think that could be fun for a certain crowds. Me who like that.
Me, I will spend money on
Like, 'cause
Master Chief dabbing.
because
I'd own that. In Fortnite.
Okay, that would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have that.
You can
because
do that in Fortnite.
and now if they had like some like emotes like that, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be.
And I don't know if y'all have kept up with the dev journals, but like the stuff they've shown looks so good. I realize it's still images, but it's in engine.
Yeah,
It looks way better than it was first shown.
Yes,
yeah,
I agree.
It looks so good. This is gonna be a whole nother thing, and I'm excited.
I'm very excited to see it actually in motion. Like,
I need to get an Xbox so I can play every other Halo before I play this one.
and the thing is, you really don't need to. Wenzel and I have talked about this for like over almost a year now. We really want to play all the Halos together and do like a Halo retrospective, and we just haven't. But
Wait for me.
maybe.
I mean, yeah, we'll do something.
Because I mean, you can literally beat a Halo a day.
Yeah.
Easy. I mean, if you did it from morning to night,
And
you'd probably be 2
And what we
Halos.
plan to do is we kind of plan like get together and like do a controller handoff sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Well, just kind of,
You can't.
no. I'm just kidding. No.
Actually, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, we could totally do like a controller handoff and everybody kind of experience.
I thought that's what we first talked about.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought we were going to play co-op.
Or that could.
I mean, I talked to Colt about it. I was like, I thought we were doing a control hand off co-op. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. It depends on the future.
Sure.
And
Time will tell, baby.
and I mean, like we said, you don't have to play all the Halos, but
I want to.
But you want to.
Yeah,
and
you want
I want to replay them too.
You at least want to play Reach and 1 through 3.
I want to play all of them.
Which that makes me wonder if Reach is canon.
That's
Because
a good question. That would be interesting.
because that happened before essentially before what happens in Halo Infinite. So
Yeah. I haven't thought about that.
yeah.
No spoilers.
Okay.
We can get into spoilers.
But
Do you think that's good enough for the Halo?
I think we should. Yeah, I think we
We need
should
to take a little bit of a
we should
break.
take a break right here.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, there's cheese dust everywhere.
God. Up next on the Xbox.
Well, you gotta bring us back from break with something cool, like a little.
But they
jingle.
won't know it's a break. Well, now they know.
Bring us back with a little jingle.
Okay. Boom, ba, boom, bing, bing. That's it.
pretty good.
Welcome to the next part of the Xbox system. It's Fable. We got Fable on our list.
Do you
what did
think
we
they
see?
show it?
I don't. Maybe actually.
So we got
yeah.
that like little cinematic at the end of their presentation last July, was it, or August, whenever that was?
It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
I remember when they first showed that one Fable multiplayer game that never came out.
Yeah, because that studio doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, they've been trying to do shit with Fable for like years.
When Fable 3 is like what 10 years old at this point,
Yeah, it's
maybe
fucking
at least
old.
8, but it might be 10. I'm excited because I think what they're going to do with Fable is a similar thing that they're doing with Halo. Is they're going to try to remake it from the ground up and make it like
Accessible.
more, not necessarily more accessible, but take after like the more popular RPGs now, because like Fable 1 is like completely unplayable to me now. Fable 2 is still a phenomenal game. Hold it in high regard. Never played Fable 3.
Fable 3. It's a fantasy RPG.
Like, I feel like they have to do something different, especially with, I would say, a quite renowned RPG under Xbox's umbrella now with the Elder Scrolls. They have to kind of do something a little different with Fable.
The thing is, Fable was great and kind of really something else when it
Wait.
first came out.
Yes.
That'd be really fucking funny if the Xbox was just like, here, have Fable, Bethesda.
It could happen, but I
That
don't want that.
no,
to
I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen 1,000 years.
But on a totally different note, Xbox could be like, guess what, Obsidian? You get to make New Vegas too.
That would be so sexy.
Oh my God, that's sick.
But no, fuck, what is it? Yeah, but Fable, when it first came out, it was really cool. It was something else. But now, looking back on it, that stuff is normal in RPGs.
Yeah.
That stuff is in every RPG now.
Even Fable 2, when it came out, it was like pretty groundbreaking stuff. I mean,
Not groundbreaking.
they had some
but,
fun new ideas that a lot of RPGs today still
But
copy.
Fable 2 is considered more of a classic than the first one.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
that's
you know, it's
true.
all you see that with a lot of the sequels for games.
Yeah,
too.
Fable 2 is definitely the one people hold in the most high regard of the trilogy. I agree with that.
I mean, it's like Uncharted 2.
Yeah, Uncharted 2 rules.
Or Attack of the Clones.
Fuck off.
Star Wars.
Episode 3 is the best of the trio, and you know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy. I mean, we can rank all the Star Wars movies right now.
Episode 9 is like one of the worst, but
I would say Episode 3 is better than Episode 9.
Iron Man 2.
100%.
Oh yeah, that's not even a hot take.
Yeah, Iron Man 1 is better than Iron Man 2.
I
But
know.
they're
I'm
both-
just bullshitting.
Okay, but is that Fable? That's Fable?
I mean,
it's not much we can talk
well,
about.
let's just take a guess. Is Fable going to be at Microsoft Bethesda Final HD Remix showing?
I'm going with kind of a legit, but also scared prediction. They're like, look, we have Elder Scrolls now. We don't need Fable anymore.
They just cancel it.
Yeah.
You know that Fable game we showed you last year? Forget about it.
Yeah.
They'll probably show like a cool CG trailer. That's all.
Again?
and they'll say like 2022 or 2023.
No way Fable is next year.
I'm just putting a
Yeah,
placeholder.
It's just a prediction.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they show it.
It'd be cool,
Yeah.
but I'm not holding out hopes for Fable.
I don't care.
But
honestly.
next is a recently acquired thing, fucking Starfield. I think we're going to see Starfield.
I can tell you with 100% certainty that we are going to see Starfield.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
That's sick.
I'm busting a nut to that.
There is a lot of. I still don't know if Starfield is this year, which is.
I don't think it's this.
I don't think so.
If I'm not mistaken, was the first time. I mean, we teased Starfield on our very first E3 preview show, did we not?
I think we did, yeah.
Because I got some leaks. And now I guess Starfield, from what I have heard through the grapevine, is going to be like Bethesda's big thing at this conference.
And I mean, the last time we saw anything of it was like a very brief teaser.
They showed that teaser with like, and it said Project Starfield.
What's that
didn't
little
it?
man's name? What's that little man's
Todd?
name?
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard. Yeah, he's been. Sorry, I couldn't. Okay.
What's that little man's name?
That little boy.
Also shocking that Wenzel and I was like, oh, obviously Todd Howard.
Todd Howard's been weirdly teasing the game over the past year. He's been talking about it more and more.
Well, it's also
at
been in
least.
development for like nearly
Well, yeah.
like 8 or 9 years at this point. too.
Because I remember, I think it was like a few weeks ago, he was on some show or whatever where he's like, there's so much hype for this game, but no one's fucking seen it. I don't know where it's from. Where's this hype from?
Oh, I
mean, Bethesda's, the name is attached, Bethesda, so.
yeah, and like it's a new IP from Bethesda.
Yeah.
It's like the big thing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, like.
And it's a sci-fi, you know.
Yeah, which a lot of people have wanted Bethesda to do something since like Fallout 3. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm excited for Starfield. From what I've been told, there's a lot of stuff in this game like fully done, finished, like, and they're ready to show it and they're ready to get it out. I just don't know if it's coming out this year. A lot of people think Starfield's coming out this year. I would not bet on Starfield coming out this year.
I would say a safe bet is next year.
I would say first quarter next year.
And with that, I think once they get it out, it's like they're going right into full steam ahead with Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I would say that because I have Elder Scrolls 6 on here. I don't think they're showing it because, again, from what I've been told, the only thing they have another cinematic trailer done for the Elder Scrolls 6, but I don't know if that trailer is going to be shown at this E3 or if that's going to be something for the Game Awards or even next E3.
I think it'd be cool if they did show that, just so that people have an idea of like
What
where
it's gonna be.
when
Yeah.
and where.
I want to see
Because-
what the environment looks like.
Yeah.
Because, like, the first teaser we saw was obviously last minute hobbled together. It's
Yes.
just a giant sweeping field with a castle.
Yeah.
like it's like mountains and
so
huge valley.
What year was it that Elder Scrolls 6 was shown? 18
No,
I think it might have
was
been
or was it
18.
19? It wasn't 17. Was not 17.
I think
No.
it was 18.
Had to be 18 or 19.
I think that was the same year they showed the Wolfenstein game with the sisters.
Well, because it was the same conference they showed Starfield. It's like, and here's something kind of far away, and they showed Starfield, and then we're like, here's
Oh.
something even further away.
Oh yeah, 2018.
It was 2018. Okay, so when they showed that Elder Scrolls 6 trailer, Elder Scrolls 6 had just gotten like greenlit officially that like the December before, so like 6 months prior.
I mean, it's been 3 years.
So at this point, Elder Scrolls has been in development for, and this is notwithstanding COVID, them focusing or restructuring, 3.5 years. I think we're still like 2.5, 3 years out from
Oh,
Elder Scrolls
yeah.
6,
Yeah.
at least.
For sure.
we
I think
got
Elder Scroll-
another 2 Skyrim releases to go through before it comes out.
Yeah, Skyrim has not been released on PS5.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
yet. I think there is supposed to be a PS5 upgrade soon. Or
I think an
next gen.
upgrade, but I don't think.
I don't think they're going to do it on PS5 anymore, but
That'd be such
Have
a
they
good.
released it on a toaster yet?
they did on a smart fridge, but not a toaster.
It's on.
What
and-
are we?
I'm not joking.
Yeah,
That's real.
You can
Yeah.
you can also play it on.
Your
is it Alexa?
Amazon?
Yeah,
Or-
on Amazon Alexa. You can like text to speech Skyrim.
That'd be really funny if they were about to show it and then like, oh wait a minute, we're not showing this. We're showing Skyrim for the.
Skyrim, baby. Skyrim on your Apple Watch.
It's-
coming today.
Elder Scrolls 6, Skyrim 2.
Yeah, I was about to say like.
I,
No, I really hope if they show a cinematic, they give us like some idea of like maybe what the story is, when and where, just so we can get those fucking lore people and
I would like to
theorists
know like where
to get their
is it-
balls riled up.
Yeah, where is it going to be in like the Elder Scrolls universe? Because obviously Elder Scrolls Online is like huge.
It's
apparently.
pretty much every continent by now.
Like Elder Scrolls Online is gigantic and like pretty much is funding everything Bethesda's doing.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But
So, yeah.
because I'm surprised Elder Scrolls Online is as popular as it is when Final Fantasy 14 exists. But anyways, which I almost bought Final Fantasy 14.
I bought the complete edition like fucking 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so let me off topic for just a second. If you buy the complete edition, does it come with the PS5 upgrade?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that then because it's 60% off right now.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you can get the free trial right now, which gets you up to level 60 in the first 2 DLCs for free. It's free.
Just buy it.
But I would buy it because
How much did you pay for the complete edition?
it was like it's on sale for.
It's on sale right now for
20 something
$24.
bucks. Yeah, I bought it for like $24.
And the sale ends in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Go ahead and buy it.
God, Liz is trying to get me to play that, and I'm just like, I will.
Is Liz playing Final Fantasy 14? I thought she was doing more WoW.
She was doing WoW, and then her and her friends
Wow.
jumped to 14.
Wow.
I will say, as an MMO hater, it's actually not bad. It's pretty fun. I am only like 2 to 3 hours in, though. I'm not far at all.
Talking about WoW or Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy.
No, he's talking about WoW.
I hate WoW. I will never get back into WoW.
Man, so the little tangent for a second. When iPod Touches first came out, there was something called WoW Touch, I think, and it was like an iPod Touch version of World of Warcraft. That's the only reason I wanted an iPod Touch, and I got it.
Even still now?
Yeah, I would love to have an iPod Touch again. I used my iPod Touch for everything up until like way past I had my first iPhone.
Yeah.
Well,
I had one too.
I loved my iPod Touch.
Yeah, I had I got my sister's and I used it for like years.
Yeah, I mean, I probably used my iPod Touch I got it in middle school for sure. I used it well into high school for sure, like 11th or 12th grade.
You guys want to go buy some iPod Touches?
yeah,
I wonder
bro.
how much an iPod Touch would cost now.
Probably like $30-$40.
Let's find out.
Well, you probably couldn't buy one like sealed anymore.
No. You can find one scratched to hell and back. But,
One with, like looks like a small meteor hit in the center.
but it still works fine.
Okay. Let's see. We're looking.
eBay's the place to look.
Yeah.
You amateurs.
You get a refurbished one, 32 gig. This is iPod Touch 6 generation for
That's too new.
for $100.
Okay.
Oh, you can buy them refurbished from Apple on.
They probably overpriced.
I'm
those
looking at
things.
eBay right now. Brand factory sealed. Okay. Apple iPod Touch 8 gigabyte second generation $189.99.
That's a lot.
I'm on eBay right now. A 7th generation 32 gig blue iPod Touch is $175.
Why are they so expensive? What
Wow.
the fuck?
But really, when you think about it, that's not bad.
It's
like
not
that's
great.
way cheaper than what they came out for. They came
I
out for
mean,
like
yeah.
$400.
I would never pay that much.
Now
for
there is
I mean, I wouldn't pay that much for a joke.
on on Poshmark. There's a never used brand new iPod Touch. Doesn't say what it. $85. Then there's also this one that says Apple iPod Touch second generation black 8 gigabytes, 36 hours of battery, $15.99 refurbished.
That is true.
It
Those
can't be
iPod-
charged again after the 36 hours.
That's it. It's like what's that Justin Timberlake movie where like the time on your arm was how
in
much
time.
in
Yeah.
time. It's like that, but it's like on the back of the iPod Touch.
You got to use it right now.
Yeah.
All right, now while we're here, you guys got us off topic, so I got to bring it up. When Wenzel and I were playing Resident Evil 8, we did a bit where Chris Redfield is a very big fan of Flappy Bird. And that since you can't download it anymore, he's buying iPhones off of eBay so he can have it. And whenever he's on his trips, he will accidentally break them. So he's like, fuck, I got to buy another Flappy Bird iPod. And that's what his thing is, and that's why he's so angry all the time.
This is such a just me and him bit.
Yeah, I'm lost.
But it's so. I was thinking about that, and I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you. No, it's just such a little thing, and he gets like pissed when like it's not iPhone, it's like anything else, like Samsung. He's like, "Fine, I'll fucking take it."
Yeah, and it's like thousands of dollars.
I my iPod Touch wherever it is definitely has Flappy Bird on it and Pocket Guide. Those were like my two, and Doodle Jump.
I have a device somewhere that has Flappy Bird on it.
You got millions right there.
Can you not download
Okay, no,
Flappy
that's not
Bird?
true.
Oh, it's a joke.
Can you not download Flappy Bird if you had downloaded it before? Can you not get it from the cloud?
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
No.
Just
if
download one of the rip-offs that are better. You can have custom birds now.
Okay.
You know a lot about this.
I'm a Flappy Birdian, okay?
That's actually not a bit either. He talked a lot about it during Resident Evil 8.
Wenzel, I put the next thing on the list for you.
And me? I love Hellblade.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, Jesus Christ.
mainly.
Right?
fuck?
Okay. No, he's looking at phones right now. There's one phone, Flappy Bird, $5,000 fucking dollars.
No way!
Yes. No.
I'm telling you.
People legitimately sell either iPhones or phones with Flappy Bird downloaded on fucking eBay for thousands of
What
dollars.
was the last
Well,
sold
well,
phone?
and then-
It's got to be the OG Flappy Bird. It's got to be it.
Yeah.
And then there's one. It's an iPhone 4 that's busted to shit.
But it's still
It's still
$1,000. What the fuck?
Like, they can bite my whole ass.
Yeah. No. Like.
What's the link to that listing?
Oh man.
Chris.
No reason.
No. It's No, you can't. I don't think you can. If it's on the cloud, you can't download it. You have to have it on there because if you deleted it at any point, then it's.
Tanner's going through things right now.
Super rare collectible Flappy Bird and Vine iPhone, $11,000, and it's being bid on. There was a bid for $11,000.
Wait a minute. And Vine?
You
What?
can't. I don't. Well, if you have an old Vine thing, you can actually look at and post
Can you?
Vine.
You can still access it.
but like
I don't think
they
you
don't
can
go
post-
live.
Yeah.
Now
maybe
you
that-
can get Fabby Bird,
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's
which is
bids
literally
on
just
this.
Oh,
the same thing.
yeah. Like I said, that's the ones that are rip-offs.
How much should I bid on this?
Tanner's
1400.
rethinking all of his Pokemon card purchases.
No, the top bid right now is $11,000.
Oh, I thought it was 1,100. Oh,
No.
what the fuck?
Yeah, $11,000.
$11,000.
That's fucked up. Chris Redfield, get off eBay right now. Spend your fucking military funding on something else.
This guy's also selling a bottle opener cap gun.
Actually, spend your military funding on that. It's probably better.
This guy's selling a lot of stuff. A knife.
$11,000. Goddamn.
Okay, we got to go on. Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2
is on the next part of this.
And Tanner put it just for me. Thank you.
And me, I love Hellblade.
No. Just
Mostly
for
for
me.
Wenzel.
Mostly for me. Anyway, yeah, we saw that fucking trailer for it.
It's
Game
like
Awards
Game
2019.
Awards, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the
That-
same one they showed the Xbox
Yeah,
Series X. For the
that
first time.
was fucking hype. I still go back and watch that trailer today. Like, oh man, and yes, I have the song that's used on my playlist. It's so fucking good. I'm excited. If they show any gameplay of it, that I think what they would do probably is they would probably show a short gameplay trailer and just give
2022.
maybe a release, yeah, because I don't think they're gonna put on at least I don't really remember for them doing too much gameplay reveals or anything for the first Hellblade.
Yeah.
They did some, I think, dev stuff to show like the mocap.
They didn't really
Yeah.
want to give away too much of
Yeah.
it. Because the first game, at least, was about mental illness in a way.
and how it was their depiction of it, which
Yeah.
was really good, really haunting, and I don't think they need to show anything more with this. If we get something, that's great.
Yeah, I just don't know how. We've said this when it was first revealed. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with the mental illness in this game because I don't know how much further you can explore it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is, with the first one, obviously, she's alive. So, I mean,
Yeah.
like, not saying the first one ends with her, like, anything happening. It's just that it shows that, she's alive, but, like, mental illness is not, like, there's no cure.
Yeah.
Cure-all. So, like, it's
Like you get that with the first game. Though.
Yeah, so it's a journey, and I think there's definitely more you could do.
Story wise, you can, but like. I feel like they could go somewhere very badly with it if they don't do it properly.
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a delicate subject, anyways. Like, and from what I haven't played Hellblade 1, but from what I've heard, they handled it masterfully in the first one.
and with this, we don't really know what it's about either.
Nope.
From what we can tell, she's older. she looks like she's in a clan, something like that. So I
big
don't
old
know.
man crouching in the corner.
Yeah, the giant. So yeah, and I mean they could go somewhere very dark, but I think what they should do, what I think they should do, and I think what they might do is they just show that like, okay, we're continuing this journey because it is a journey because she's alive, she's a person, so it's gonna continue on. You know, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but that's Hellblade. I'm excited for that. And up next is Deathloop.
Deathloop
is the last Bethesda game coming out on PlayStation consoles.
Well, I'm not so sure Starfield's not going to come out on PlayStation.
I don't know.
Because it's been in dev so long.
The way Phil Spencer's looking at me and talking to me in my sleep, it's pissing me off. I don't think an Xbox... I think Xbox is going to own everything I love by the end of the year.
No, Phil Spencer has been fucking... what's the word? Dream...
Inceptioning.
Yeah, he's been inceptioning.
No. He's been dream, like...
Invading.
Not invading. There's a fucking
astral projecting.
What are you saying to me?
Okay. Hold on.
What's happening?
He's just been invading Colt's dreams. He's been traveling the Dreamverse and saying some bad shit to Colt.
Yeah, he's like, I'm never gonna let them release it on PlayStation.
But Colt, what I'm doing is an American Dad reference. Do you remember that episode where Stan goes into Francine's dreams?
Yes, I do.
That I cannot remember what Roger called that.
I don't know, but I'm gonna stick my fingers in your eyes now.
It's really fucking funny.
I think I've seen the episode you're
Yeah, no,
referencing.
it was one of the newer seasons. We were watching it while we were building Gunpla, so it was really fucking funny. Yeah, no, Phil Spencer has been saying just some dirty, nasty shit to him about Bethesda in his dreams.
I'm taking the old Bethesda games off of PlayStation console.
Yeah, and he's saying, I'm banning you somehow. What are you looking into over there?
They looking at American Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to read one for the room?
Hold on.
Pat's gonna be
Pat
fucking
is gonna
beating
be
on the table.
Y'all went 3 hours?
There's 40 minutes of Family Guy in American Dad.
Okay, but when he cuts himself while carving his own steak, he passes out and tries to slap his penis on the table.
Oh,
Yeah, you remember that?
yeah.
I'll actually never forget. It was actually one of our E3 things. You and Wenzel kept talking about the American Dad bit where Roger and oh my god, the fish Klaus are in a relationship, and that was playing in the living. And your mom walked in,
And we paused it right as he's humping him.
Oh man.
We couldn't.
We just laughed. We just
laughed, but we couldn't find what Roger called it. It just talked about the show, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. It doesn't get the good lore of American Dad.
Yeah, this is all about Deathloop. By the way,
the main character's name is Colt.
it's me. It's me. I have to play this game. I have to play it as much as possible. From what I can tell, it's a first-person Dishonored had a baby with Hitman. And I'm interested.
Well, it's like Dishonored had a baby with Hitman that turned out to be Looper.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a roguelike. So
I'm really interested in it. I don't care for Hitman because how strict it is to reality. It's not really strict at all, but it's more realistic.
I don't know.
I guess. There's no
if you want to
magic.
platinum Hitman, it absolutely is. If you want to beat Hitman, it's not. But if you like someone like you that would probably want to platinum it, you have to play pretty tight.
Yeah, I am not.
And Hitman just looks kind of bland to me.
Yeah, Hitman is bland. It's
Like
not
what?
for me.
It's a shaved head guy wearing a suit. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that really pulls it down, huh?
But I mean, that's what it is.
He's got a Kellogg's barcode on the back of his head.
He puts on gloves and has a gun with a silencer. My bad.
Sure, but
Oh, and he has a barcode on his back of his neck. Who gives a
It's
shit?
fun to watch other people
Who
play
fucking cares about Agent
It
47?
actually is really fun to watch other people play Hitman.
Yeah, it is. It's actually pretty fun.
Which, by the way, you can watch Colt's full play of Hitman 1 on the All You Can Hear YouTube channel. Just search All You Can Hear.
Did he?
Yeah, I've streamed all of Hitman 1. It was an experience. I don't like Hitman.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Deathloop. Really excited.
And because it was originally supposed to already be out. It was supposed to come out in May. Did it get
delayed? It got delayed.
But do we have a release date to when it got delayed to?
I
don't know
it's
why I'm thinking September.
I think it is September.
Because it was supposed to come out like May, like a couple of weeks ago at this point.
And it's got like special deals with PlayStation.
September 14th.
They've had special deals with PlayStation before the Bethesda acquisition.
Yeah, Sony has marketing rights for it.
Yeah.
But if this is a Microsoft and Bethesda branded event, Bethesda can technically show it.
Yeah.
And it not be under the Microsoft umbrella, which is really funny.
Yeah, it says right here it has a 1 year console exclusivity deal.
Oh yeah, it's exclusive to PlayStation. I forgot it was exclusive to PlayStation.
It's so fucking weird, man.
So, yeah, they can't show this at Xbox.
But they can show...
They can show an Xbox version a year out.
No, because it's Xbox and a Bethesda event. That's how they're branding it. It's Xbox plus Bethesda. So Bethesda can
but
show
that's
it.
so weird because like this game won't even be on Xbox for like a year after it's released.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hold
We'll
on,
see.
wait a minute.
Well, obviously because when
But okay,
it does
wait,
come
wait,
to
wait,
Xbox, it'll come to Game Pass.
Wait a minute, no, hold on. It's gonna be released for PlayStation 5 and Windows.
PC, baby.
Yeah, PC.
It's not coming to Xbox.
But it's not coming to the Xbox console.
It's exclusivity.
It's console
exclusivity
exclusive.
bullshit.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, Xbox. Microsoft does that a lot. It actually shocks me that Sony did something like that.
I mean, yeah, they could show it. It's gonna be fucking weird. I'm excited for it. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm definitely going to buy it. I have it pre-ordered. Right
Are
now.
you gonna buy it?
Yeah, I have it pre-ordered.
And on a PlayStation Plus, if you have PlayStation Plus, it's had a deal where you can get like 10% off ever since it was announced.
I was about to say, so literally for 2 years.
So I gotta get into it, I guess.
No excuse.
Yeah, it's Deathloop, but up next is a topic that I'm going to start smashing things in the room with. It's Kojima possibly having an exclusive game on the Xbox.
That's
Death Stranding 2.
I think Kojima... I don't want Kojima to be locked down to anybody. I wish Kojima was like Capcom.
After being locked down to just PlayStation. But.
It's just because now that I'm grown older, I've
It's a
become
Sony company.
wiser, smarter, and I realize console exclusivity is bullshit, and I hate it with all my heart. And I don't want to be locked out of the experience, but even now, I'm going to get an Xbox, yes. I just prefer to play it on whatever the fuck I want to.
How did we get Kojima on here? What was the reasoning?
Well, the rumor is that Kojima is the next game because Phil Spencer, I don't know if y'all keep up with like the Phil Spencer shelf meta.
Yeah.
But when he does interviews, he has a shelf behind him.
Yeah.
And all the stuff on the shelf always teases stuff coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
And a couple of months ago, he started having the
Ludens
Kojima
statue.
Productions logo on the shelf by a Switch. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, Kojima's definitely doing something for Microsoft."
Okay.
But also,
I knew it was a shelf thing. I just couldn't remember how.
it's very obvious that Kojima is working on his next game.
Honestly, I pray that it's just Death Stranding's coming to Xbox.
But who could care about that right now? Unless it came to Game Pass.
Wow.
that's
Okay.
fucked up.
That's a huge fuck you to Colt.
Death Stranding is amazing.
No, I get that. It's a
I
great
have
game,
I
but,
have a
like,
baby in a pod.
I mean,
you want
get-
to say fuck you to that baby?
I mean, okay, I get that it's like a great game, whatever. But like, it's been on PC for over a year, and it's been out for almost 2 years. Like, would people actually really care if it came to Xbox? I feel like the people that have wanted to play that game have played it or at least already own it on one of those consoles or
That is
systems
true,
right now.
but
Yeah, no,
I just don't want the exclusivity, Tanner.
I don't. Honestly, I hope it's a new game announcement.
I hope it's
It'd be cool if they just showed Kojima's new game there that's coming on everything.
Yeah.
'Cause Xbox doesn't just show exclusive; they show everything.
No.
Yeah.
But I think if it's something as big as Kojima, it's going to be console exclusive.
I'm gonna start as soon as I see the Kojima.
Microsoft has bought Kojima Productions.
I'm going to start smashing things in your house.
That would be fucking.
It'll be 12 p.m. and I'm smashing shit in your house.
I would literally. I would just be like, what?
It wouldn't make any sense. I do think Microsoft is going to announce an acquisition at this thing.
Stop
Another
it.
one?
Yeah,
They're gonna buy Square Enix.
No, that'd be funny if they announced like we acquired Bethesda
again. I could see them. I think Bethesda is as big of a thing they're going to absorb. I don't know who else.
Fucking $7 billion.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, but Bethesda's I don't think they're going to be like, Microsoft just bought Nintendo, oh my god, or like Square Enix.
Yeah.
I don't think they're buying any of that.
Square Enix is way too big for
I
that.
could see them buying a Capcom.
I don't
they're
know.
going
Capcom's
to
gotten really big in the past few years.
Solely because the Resident Evil games are good again.
No, and Devil May Cry. And
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Mega
Devil May
Man's
Cry.
gotten a little better, with the latest Mega Man being decent.
What Mega Man?
Mega Man 10.
No, Mega Man 11.
11, there it is.
I
don't
thought you
know.
were talking
Capcom's
about
been okay. Last bad Capcom game was Dead Rising 4.
You think if they were to acquire anybody, maybe Konami, since
Honestly, that's a
that
possibility.
could be on the table if Konami's looking to sell.
that's like a big probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I just want someone to buy Konami. Someone needs their properties.
It's a
Because
shame.
they have so many, not even just Metal Gear, but they just have so many amazing franchises that they're just doing absolutely nothing with. Like Silent Hill, Castlevania, Contra.
I mean, it's honestly a shame too. I really want to play Metal Gear, and
there's not really.
There is not
way.
a good way for me to play Metal Gear besides 5.
You can get it on Xbox 360 and play it on your Xbox Series X, but I want to play in an upgraded format.
I don't even care about an upgraded format. Just a easy way where I can play 1 through 5.
Because the Legacy Collection was only for PS3.
PS3, yeah.
PS3 had every single Metal Gear game on it.
Before 5.
Well, 5 actually is on there.
Yeah,
as well.
5 is on PS3.
It's not good, but
yeah.
I bet say it probably runs like doo-doo.
Yeah, it's not great looking.
What
But
if- Can you imagine Xbox have Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh yeah, I forgot Konami owns
Konami
Yu-Gi-Oh.
owns Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
They could do a fun Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Now that'd be kind of cool.
There's still Yu-Gi-Oh games. There was a Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out last year.
Yeah,
But can there be a good one?
I'm pretty sure it was pretty good.
Actually good.
next on the
Look under the
list is
Look under the table.
Go for it, Colt.
Okay, next on the list is Elder Scrolls 6, which
We already talked about
We
it.
already
talked
hit on
about
it.
Nobody
Next
cares.
is Tokyo Ghostwire. I hope we see it, but I want better gameplay because what they showed wasn't bad. It just felt a little janky.
Yeah. I only added this game because it feels like that really good Bethesda conference we got that one year. Ghostwire was one of those things we saw. I think we also saw Deathloop for the first time at that conference.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's so funny that it's like we're talking about games that have been announced for years, and we have actually seen gameplay of.
Yeah, I mean, no, like I said, there's a lot of build up, and
well, and that's the thing too, and obviously with nothing last year too, everybody skipped a year essentially. So I'm actually interested to see if I actually think there's a better chance of Ghostwire coming out. It is still called Tokyo Ghostwire, correct?
Yeah, I could totally see it coming out August.
I could see it coming
October.
out this year. Especially because now it's not like, oh, Bethesda. I can't believe Bethesda released 2 games. It's like, oh, Microsoft is pushing out 2 games. And with my thinking, I'm thinking Halo Infinite is Halo Infinite, if it's coming out this year, which if it's not, that's But if it's coming out this year, I really think it's going to be the holiday release, November.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that would mean Deathloop being September makes sense. Ghostwire being August or October would make sense. But at the same time, have we seen enough for it that we can say, oh, it's coming out in October? But they did that with Fallout 4, their big marquee franchise.
They just
showed it in
revealed
June, and it came out in October or
yeah,
November?
It came out so quick.
Yeah, and that was awesome. The way they did that. Now, say what you will about Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 ruled. It's just that people. I understand the communication system with the not really being able to see what you're saying fully, like you can in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Mm-hmm. I understand not liking that, but I thought it was pretty fun. Still, I thought the story was fun.
Well, and also coming off of arguably 2 of the most beloved games of our generation, in Fallout 3 and New Vegas,
which are some of the best RPGs you can fucking
of
play.
all time. But yeah, I could see it coming out this year. I do want to see more because that has also had a lot of weird shifts with it.
Yeah.
Since it's
this isn't on the list, but this is something that I think can only be shown here because I don't think they'd want to do it. Solo.
And it has to do with killing Nazis.
No, it's
he
not
just
on
said
the
it's
list.
not on the list.
I mean, it might have something to do with killing Nazis, most likely.
It has nothing to do with killing Nazis.
It actually might. It's the new Call of Duty game. I'm thinking that if they do show Call of Duty, they'd show it at Microsoft because Sony's not doing their thing. And I don't think Call of Duty's going to have their own fucking showing.
Yeah, because if Call of Duty was going to have their own thing, it would have already been announced, I feel like. Unless it's shown at the Summer Game Fest.
Well, me and Cole have been talking, like, we've been waiting on a Call of Duty, and they usually announce it by the end, like, something. They say something like, we're going to have a reveal for the new Call of Duty, usually by the beginning of summer, end of spring.
And this year, I mean, they're going to have some pretty decent competition with new Battlefield and Halo.
I'm thinking that this year's Call of Duty might be one of the worst Call of Duties we have. From the rumors, it's going to be World War II, and there's some rocky shit happening in development. That's the big rumors.
Who has Call of Duty this year?
This year was Treyarch, so I think Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer.
No, it's just Treyarch and Infinity Ward now.
Yeah, Sledgehammer.
Are they working together?
No, Sledgehammer
doesn't do the games anymore.
Sledgehammer's out of the loop.
Oh, then it's Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
Which Infinity Ward, I really loved Modern Warfare 2019. I just don't know how fast they can pump out a good World War II game.
But I mean, I know. I mean, aren't they working together though? Like, isn't it like a?
I don't know if it's so much they're working together, but they're kind of working in conjunction because of Warzone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's more like they're not developing on the same game together, but they're like in more communication than they used to be. Because obviously, used to they could just do their own thing for Call of Duty, but now with Warzone being like the shared property, they kind of have to like understand the Warzone meta and not mess it up too much.
I mean, the Call of Duty meta in general, because with some stuff that happens in Cold War.
I think that we will see a new Warzone off the new engine or whatever the fuck.
You hope.
I hope. I want to be unbanned, God damn it. ACAB, and they banned me. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Warzone, please just get an updated engine. I want to play online.
I mean,
it's Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. I don't have high hopes.
Yeah, if it's World War II, count me the fuck out.
Yeah, if it, I seriously will not buy it if it's World War II.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it as Call of Duty.
Would Battlefield come out this year?
Yeah,
I understand. We just went through the whole thing of they're two different experiences, but like I will play Battlefield a lot more than a World War II Call of Duty.
For me,
and with Halo coming out this year,
I would honestly. This is like, I'd have to see it first. I mean,
if I get it, you're gonna have it.
Yeah, I know.
Because y'all do some illegal stuff.
No, it's not. It's game sharing.
It's
not
game
illegal.
sharing.
Oh, it kind of sounds like.
Anyway,
we live in the same house. It's not illegal.
I want to see. No, we don't.
No.
I want to see.
Cheeto dust.
I want to see. I want to see a reveal. I want to see what's going on with it. If it is World War II, if it is, you could probably count me out. Because here's the thing: this would be my cycle: Cold War, Halo, Battlefield, and Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite's got to be in that mix.
Yeah. I love that Fortnite.
Because, I mean, really, like, World War II Call of Duty, like, shit, come on.
Like, you only have time to play so many multiplayer games. And, like, and they have to hold your attention. Like, a World War II Call of Duty at this point is not going to hold my attention. I feel like it's the same argument we had, like, 10 years ago. It was like, World War II, I wish they would do something else. And then there was, like, a 2-year span where we're like, man, they should really go back to World War II. And now that's just like, there was only World War II.
Yeah.
I mean, there was only World War, and it was...
I'm tired of it. I don't want history. Like we said with Battlefield, fictional wars, let me fight.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be a fictional war. Just, like, do, like, something interesting with it.
I want Call of Duty Revolutionary War.
I don't...
Give me muskets.
I don't want the... I don't want to play as a Confederate, please, no.
No, Revolution.
Oh, Revolution. I was thinking.
No, I think they should do fictional because then they can write,
I mean, yeah, fictional gives them a lot more.
Because when you're doing real wars, it's like
there's a lot of baggage with that.
Yeah,
fuck it. Do what Wolfenstein does. Which, speaking of, we're coming up on that. Put it to where, like, what if Japan was the strongest during World War II? Go fictional with it. Fucking Wolfenstein does
like
it.
Historical fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, never mind.
I mean, it's kind of all basically
say
historical fiction.
Pat can cut it out if it's too bad.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like Call of Duty Afghanistan.
That's gonna happen.
Or like Call of Duty Iraq.
I mean, it's kind of already happened, but it
hasn't been called that. But
it's all fictional. But we will have a non-fiction version probably in 10 years. Whenever it's less offensive.
10 years.
God, that's
quotation marks. Quotation marks. It's not going to be less offensive.
I mean, Call of Duty is always like jingoistic propaganda anyway, but like
I just like to play multiplayer.
Yeah.
And sometimes the campaign.
I mean, I would never want to touch a game that goes into either of those conflicts.
Yeah. What is that one game that's coming out that looks fucking...
Fallujah,
yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
What a bad idea.
That game is...
like,
wait, what?
That game is yikes.
Yeah, there was a game that's been like...
It's been in development for a
while.
It was revealed in like 2014,
and
I think.
and it was like it's a first-person shooter in the perspective of
US
the Fallujah
soldiers.
battles, and it's like
it's gonna be you sweeping rooms. I remember they showed a gameplay thing recently. It's like you can actually go into these what is it when they're generated at random?
Rogue.
No, it's generated at random rooms, and you will have a different experience.
Procedurally generated.
Procedurally generated rooms where you'll have to find out which ones are the civilians and which ones are the bad guys.
And the thing is that like the Fallujah, the whole what happened there was completely fucked up. So it's really really bad taste.
Yeah, I would actually be shocked if the game ends up coming out because there's been so much like
they
It's probably going to come out still.
It's probably going to come out still.
I don't think it's probably going to come to consoles.
Yeah,
if it comes
I don't think it'll come to consoles.
It's going to come to the Switch. Not really. That'd be pretty fucked up.
Yeah, Nintendo's going to be like, sure, put it on ours.
It's going to be the first game they show when they show the fucking Switch Pro.
Yeah, so Call of Duty, I don't know.
Just give us something new, please.
Something.
Like I said, I think that has a better chance of being at like Summer Game Fest. I can see that being the big Summer Game Fest thing.
Now it's time to talk about the Wolfenstein.
Killing Nazis, thank you.
I love fucking Wolfenstein. The last game wasn't the best. It was a bullet sponge game, but it was still Wolfenstein. You killed Nazis.
What, the new Colossus?
No, the one where you played his daughters.
Oh,
like it was like Youngblood.
Yeah,
Youngblood.
Youngblood. Do you?
Yeah, no, that was fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun co-op experience. Yeah. Other than that,
But that wasn't like a full-fledged Wolfenstein though either, was it?
It's canon.
I mean, it's canon, but it's kind of like Fallout. It's kind of like Far Cry, Blood Dragon.
I still
not really.
Not really.
Wow.
No, it's because it's like I will say the story at the very end was
it got really good.
It got batshit crazy. Like they could do. It's totally open for Wolfenstein 3, and I would be. Holy shit, they could do so much with it. Oh my god.
I know we killed Hitler already in Wolfenstein 2. Spoiler. But I would be so excited for Cyber Hitler. I want to kill Cyber Hitler so fucking bad.
No, I don't know. Should we say what happens at the very end of Youngblood?
Y'all can go for it. I do not care about it.
Go for
spoilers for Youngblood. At the very end, they start messing with some dimensional shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. No, there's...
So we might... I don't know. I'm just so excited.
There's some crazy, they have access to, different dimensions, and I think they hopped into a portal.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking possibly... it'd be cool if they actually went to our timeline, into our normal timeline where Germany lost, and they're going to see what the fuck happened here. And they're probably going to jump back in time again to where... earlier on in Hitler, I don't know. I'm excited.
I don't know because they're messing around with parallel dimension shit, and dimensional and time travel are two different things, and it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Oh wow, that sounds really. That's not a direction I expected Wolfenstein to go in.
Yeah, no, we were playing it, and then at the very end, I think it was BJ or somebody was just like, yeah, I went into another dimension, and they showed the technology, and they were like, yeah, we're going to be dimension hopping or some shit. I can't remember. And then a portal opens.
Sounds like the end of a Rick and Morty episode.
And then a portal opens, and I think they go through it, and it's like, Well, fuck.
Wolfenstein 3 is going to be, this is BJ talking. Wolfenstein 3 is going to be crazy. We're going to the 50s and
10 more games. 10 more games.
10 more games.
We're gonna kill so many fucking Nazis. Oh my god.
We're killing Nazis in this dimension.
We're killing baby Hitler. We're killing teenage Hitler.
We're killing Mecca.
We're killing Mega Hitler. We're killing Demon Hitler.
Oh my god. Here's a hypothetical I'm predicting. What if in the new Wolfenstein game, your character gathers up Hitler from all these dimensions, and they line them up and they just go pop, 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 shooting all these Hitlers? I think that'd be pretty fun.
That'd be interesting in a way, I guess.
Y'all don't tell me that y'all haven't dreamed about shooting Hitler.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that'd be actually really funny if there was like a portals of like random just Hitlers just coming out of them, and it's like we gotta kill all these Hitlers.
Guy, could you imagine like the next plot point is just a council of Hitlers? As the
Oh
villain?
shit!
Wolfenstein going full Rick and Morty would be something.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking batshit crazy. You know what? I'm excited, and this
You
is
take on the
This
Citadel
doesn't
of
exist.
Hitler.
Wolfenstein 3 might never come out. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this doesn't exist, but I'm already excited for it. So yeah, Wolfenstein 3 can be announced, and that'd be cool.
And then next on the list is Eternal Darkness. I never played the original,
I never played it.
so I'm excited to see what they do. It looks like it's got a lot of Egyptian imagery going on in it. I don't know anything about it.
Good question. Can we kill Hitler?
I don't think so.
Well,
it
also
looks too futuristic.
this is being made by like Microsoft's like brand new mega studio, is it not?
Yeah, it's the first quadruple A studio,
Yeah.
which Mega 64 made a bit about it like 8 years ago, and it's coming true.
Yeah. Oh God, what is their is it called the Initiative?
I don't know. It's some bullshit.
What's their God, I don't remember what it's called. But anyways, it's like a bunch of like former execs from all these like huge brands, and they're doing the Eternal Darkness remake.
Yeah.
So like, and they showed it at their little thing last year where they formally announced it last year at their little summer thing. I expect we'll see it here. We also have to keep in mind this thing is only 90 minutes. Yeah. And
I mean, they don't have a console to show this year, and 90 minutes is a lot.
But they will show like a Game Pass thing, probably.
I guess.
And if they do acquire a new studio,
I hope they don't. I just want new game trailers.
Just give us gameplay of us killing Hitler.
So yeah, the only reason I put Eternal Darkness on here is because they need to show. Because on the Bethesda side, I think which is so weird. Like on the Bethesda side of things, even though it's all the Microsoft side of things now, but Microsoft really needs something else besides Halo.
Yeah.
And Starfield, I feel like, especially if Starfield's next year. Like you can't just say, "Oh, Halo." Although, even though doing a beta for Halo would be really cool, right after the show, that'd be awesome. I put Psychonauts 2 on here only because I think Psychonauts 2 is coming out, like I said earlier, very soon.
Gonna get a release date this year, most likely.
Yeah, I would say Psychonauts 2 is August or September.
And then the next on the list, Scorn.
Yep.
Where the fuck is Scorn?
Where the fuck is it? We got that one trailer, and then that's it. So I wonder, like, where is it? You know, are we gonna get like a update? Are we gonna get a gameplay?
It's already out.
Are we gonna get like a story trailer? Are we gonna get all three of them? And by three, I mean a release date, because you know I want to see if it's good. I want to see what it's about. It, you know, the art style, the aesthetic is disgusting but interesting. Yeah.
The last trailer was boring, super slow.
It was cool.
It looked cool, but it was boring.
You're boring.
Okay, fuck you. All right, that's Xbox.
Woo! Go Xbox.
Took a long time to get through that.
Go Xbox. Go. Because we talked about killing Hitler a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
No,
in
we
there.
didn't talk about that a lot, but you know, fuck Nazis.
But the next thing on the list is Square Enix's June 13th at 2:15 p.m.
Woo!
Square Enix makes my favorite games of all time.
Now I don't care.
And the first four, I thought you fell asleep. The first four things on here are like confirmed what they're showing. So they confirmed that they're showing Babylon's Fall. They've confirmed they're showing the new game from the Deus Ex devs.
Okay, I'm interested.
They're showing the Marvel Avengers Black Panther expansion.
I don't give a fuck.
And they're showing Life is Strange stuff because they're doing like a Life is Strange remastered collection.
And they're going to show some from the new game.
Yeah, stuff from the new game. That's what we know is going to be there. But Square Enix is also apparently working on a crap ton of new stuff.
They got fucking Remake 2, and then a new... Okay, all right. First things first. Babylon's Fall. We don't know shit about that.
They literally don't know anything about it. They showed it like 4 years ago. Still don't know anything about it.
All we saw was a short clip. That's it. But the new game from Deus Ex devs, I don't really know. I don't know.
I have
played
no
the
idea what
last
it could
Deus Ex game, and I thought it was fine.
The only thing I could guess is I wonder if they are the team making the Square Enix Guardians of the Galaxy game.
That could be a possibility.
Which would be pretty cool.
I mean, maybe, because we saw Avengers and...
Yeah. But, I mean, because Square Enix... the heavy rumor is that Square Enix is working on a Guardians of the Galaxy game. So it could be that, but giving that to the Deus Ex team would be interesting.
And then the Marvel Black Panther expansion.
I wanted to like Avengers so bad. I played a lot of the demo.
Rest in peace.
Or the beta.
Yeah, I remember Ken, and he played a lot of, or played it for like a day, and was like, "Yeah, this game is doo doo."
I mean, I don't know. Is that really a good idea? Have an expansion after Bozeman passing?
Well, they already had the whole roadmap for everything.
Oh,
and the stuff was well into development, and it already cost so much money.
I mean, we're getting Black Panther 2 as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. We're getting Black Panther 2.
Yeah, no, I mean, the character still goes.
And also,
the character still goes on, and this is not a Marvel Studios thing.
Yeah, so this isn't like.
I don't know what I was.
As you can tell, because none of the. I don't know. It's so weird because the actors that played the Avengers are obviously so synonymous in my mind. Now I will say, Kamala Khan in the game is actually pretty fun to play as, and she's a pretty well written character. But as far as the regular Avengers, like Iron Man, Hulk, all them, and like I said, I played probably 10 hours of the beta. I mean, at least. So.
Sadness.
Yeah. More Life is Strange stuff. I love Life is Strange. I haven't played it. Give it a go. If you love indie fun shit and you want to cry, then fuck off. Just fuck off. Life is Strange, cool. Now we're getting to the heavy shit. Stuff that I'm super excited for. Possibility of Final Fantasy 16 popping up.
I hope they show it again.
I pretty much guarantee, because that game is probably earliest coming out next year. Early next year.
I can definitely see that.
I see Final Fantasy 20.
Whoa.
Wait,
what? Well, they've already shown Final Fantasy 16. So.
Yeah.
And a few months ago, something came out of how they Square Enix put out a job listing to do some cleanup on it.
Yeah.
They say it's done.
Yeah, apparently Final Fantasy 16's very close to being done.
Which is wild because Final Fantasy 15 came out in fucking 2017. And I feel like
2016.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Time is a construct and fake.
It is. Yeah, it came out November 2016. So I mean, it's been 4 or 5 years.
I feel like that's a quick turnaround for a mainline.
But
Final
also
Fantasy
but also too
Final Fantasy. It's a different team.
It's a different team. It's a lot of the dudes from 14. So
that's why it's been so slow in 14. But then again, 14 has not really been slow.
Yeah. Yoshi P is producing it. I think it's at least going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be great.
Also interesting to note, PlayStation exclusive. PlayStation console exclusive.
I mean,
really?
They've had exclusives in the past. Final Fantasy Remake was exclusive for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's PlayStation exclusive.
But
it's just kind of interesting for a main line.
Yeah.
If they weren't cowards, they would go straight to Final Fantasy 20.
Just skip everything.
Double X.
Round it up, please.
But Final Fantasy 16, I imagine that's going to be what they're going to put most of their time into until that's released, and then focus on 7R.
Kingdom Hearts 4, I agree.
Bitch, we ain't seeing that shit till 2030.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, they're not going to have a new mainline game.
They're the same game, right?
I will say the Kingdom Hearts mobile game just ended in Japan, and it had some pretty crazy consequences on the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Okay.
Oh,
God,
Goofy has
a cock ring.
He has a fucking Prince Albert.
Yeah. Okay.
Gorsh.
Gorsh,
Okay.
Mickey. This cock ring really hurts.
I'm really tired of the Kingdom Hearts model of them releasing all these stupid bullshit games.
But that's how you get the true story. You have to own a PSP. You have to live in Japan. You have to read the Japanese-only manga. You also have to play the other mobile game that came out. Also a Nintendo DS.
But now,
like,
we're releasing Kingdom Hearts.
But we're going
FD on a smart fridge at the tip of Antarctica.
Only. Yeah. But like it seems like they're consolidating this series to a more limited scope of consoles. But God, I'm so tired of the stupid spin-off bullshit.
No, I want the stupid. I want the Xenohorde.
Like the thing is if it's like more like DDD, Birth by Sleep, cool. Whatever. Don't give me this fucking rhythm game bullshit. I'm tired of it.
Chain of Memory is good.
Well, like I like,
and also
Chain of Memories is okay. It's good if you watch it. I hate playing Chain of Memory.
Please just make the story a little bit easier to follow from now on.
What's the rhythm game?
You know that's
called?
not going to happen.
What's the rhythm? I own the rhythm game.
It's like Memory in Light or something.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good.
It's canon.
And I imagine it is a fun game. It's just like...
And it's canon. So
I know.
You have to play it.
But like from what I heard, it's like with Recoded. It's like one scene. Like you could literally...
you have to have it for the whole story, yeah.
I have a Kingdom Hearts title. Kingdom Hearts Fading Cells.
It's Fading Cells in 400 numbers.
Yeah.
God.
Version 1.3.1459.
I really want to do an episode of the podcast where I just sit the non-Kingdom Heart knowers down and we talk some Kingdom Hearts.
That's a good episode idea. Because God, I love Kingdom Hearts, but it is stupid as shit.
I would say Kingdom Hearts has more dumb bullshit in it than Metal Gear.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, yeah. Like, it blows Metal Gear out of the water.
Metal Gear is easily understandable.
I mean, unless Snake at one point becomes like X-Nex.
A what?
It's like Sora and Roxas.
Oh, okay.
but Roxas is actually, it's like also nobody Ventus and
I mean,
blah,
technically,
blah, blah.
Snake did have a weird Sora moment. Sort of.
Is that what they're calling them in the game?
Sora Roxas moment. Where, I mean, there's solid liquid, poison.
And liquid Ocelot.
Yeah.
Snake!
Yeah, but that's easy.
Yeah, it is easy. It is.
Nickelback.
And Kingdom Hearts, honestly, is the most confusing property on the planet. But
it really is.
It's so, especially with Disney keeps acquiring stuff. Because at this rate, like, Captain America is going to be in the next Kingdom Hearts.
Cruella's going to pop a dog in the back of the head in the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Cruella is in Kingdom Hearts.
She is. I think there's a level with her.
Yeah, she's pretty canonical.
And then there's like another Tetsuya Nomura game, like Verum Rex or something like that.
Yeah, that I don't know shit about.
Who cares? We want Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. That's all I want from Square Enix.
I mean, basically.
All right, to get back to the list, Final Fantasy 16, cool. I hope it comes out soon.
I would love to see gameplay this
time.
Yeah.
And more of that. Oh, awesome music. Also, the Final Fantasy 16 logo is incredible. It reminds me of the Final Fantasy 10 logo and the 10-2 logo, which is some of my favorite logos of all time. But the Final Fantasy 16 logo is so good.
The only thing I'm worried about with that game is, one, they're... Goddamn. Excuse me while I have emphysema. They're going in a much more, like...
What the fuck?
I'm not even laughing at Wenzel saying that. I'm laughing at Wenzel pointing and then be like, like literally giggling to himself.
What the fuck?
No, it was funny. It was funny. You can laugh. It's okay.
Fuck. What were you saying, Jonathan?
Anywho, before I was rudely interrupted, I'm not sure about the tone they're going for. Apparently, this is going to be an M-rated Final Fantasy.
Hey, go for it.
I mean, I don't want titties in my Final Fantasy.
No,
but like,
I kind of do.
No titty.
I do. Not kind. I do.
And like,
he looks so serious.
I just played Resident Evil 8 and I realized this is awesome. This rules.
Yeah.
And then also too, like, it may be like, you know, you only have like one like single party member, which.
Are you talking about the one that people are saying is action oriented?
That's Final Fantasy 16.
No, it's like Dark Souls or Neo.
No, there's a rumor that Final Fantasy 16, but there's a rumor that Final Fantasy 16 is not a rumor. We know that's coming out.
Well, yeah,
We've seen it. There's a rumor that what team is working on it?
I don't know.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but there's a team working on it, like a for lack of a better term, a Dark Souls-esque Final Fantasy, completely separate from 16. But it's like a canonical Final Fantasy, but it's like in the style of Dark Souls.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then Final Fantasy 16 is like
it's
Final Fantasy.
Not in the style, but it plays like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do it well, I'd be down. But
so there's piece of shit invaders.
Yeah, I don't think Final Fantasy.
Have you told that story on the podcast?
No.
Dark Souls 3 guy?
No, I don't need to. It's already long enough.
I don't think we've gone that long. What, 45 minutes?
Nope. 58.
We've gone another hour.
Are we about to have to take another break?
Yeah.
How much longer do we have?
We have
We
Nintendo.
still have all of Nintendo.
Is that it though?
And miscellaneous.
And miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah, but it's not a lot.
Oh god, we probably need to take a break when we get to Nintendo.
Okay.
Okay. But the next on the thing is action-oriented, which we talked about. We don't know. It's all rumors. It's all rumors.
Yeah, that's all rumor.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to speculate on.
And then there's Final Fantasy 14 stuff. They're obviously going to show the trailer for the new DLC that's coming out at the end of this year. And that's probably it. I don't expect anything else.
And do you think that would be the last expansion for Final Fantasy 14?
I think
with 16 coming out and a lot of 14's team working on 16.
I imagine Final Fantasy 14 will probably get more expansions.
Well, because the thing is that game is like stupid fucking popular. I imagine they wouldn't want to pump the brakes on that right now.
I mean, yeah,
because like almost every single person in Japan is playing that game right now.
They might do what World of Warcraft did and have an engine upgrade in like 3 or 4 years,
and then launch Final Fantasy 14 Classic,
and then it'd be doo doo.
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
I did see that WoW Classic just launched Burning Crusade. I remember when original Burning Crusade came out.
I remember
it made me feel really old.
I remember seeing the ads for all that World of Warcraft shit, thinking this looks cool, and looking at gameplay, and it just sucks.
The first World of Warcraft trailer I remember seeing is like I think it was like a dwarf like on top of that snowy mountain, and it looks so good. This is like 05 or maybe 04, 05, and like the snow like landing on his nose. I'm like, man, that looks really freaking good.
We don't have it on the list, but I'm hoping, I'm praying, maybe Yoko Taro will actually be here and showing something new for Square Enix. Because the last game that was released was Nier Replicant, which was just a re-release of a game. Not a re-release. It was a remake, remaster of a game that came out in 2010. So I'm hoping that maybe since Yoko Taro didn't have much to like retouch on, maybe he was working on the next Nier story.
Or maybe another IP that's somehow related to Drakengard and all of that.
I just want more Yoko Taro insane.
Maybe Yoko Taro is working on the Guardians of the Galaxy game?
that would be weird as shit. Like, I don't even know if I want him to do a Final Fantasy, honestly.
I think he's best when he's playing by his own rules.
Yeah. If a Yoko Taro does announce something, it's probably just going to be like a title.
Yeah. But we probably won't see much of it either.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Square Enix.
Next up is the PC Gaming Show / Future Game Show, June 13th at 3 p.m. With a runtime of 2.5 hours.
Oh.
It's a PC game show.
Yeah, I care nothing. They usually show...
They show some good stuff.
They show some good stuff. We usually have it on the background. That's usually the time
when we eat or
go get food.
Yeah, and then we'll occasionally like see like, oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. With it being on, I don't even know if y'all will watch it.
It's on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to stay at the house and watch it, I'm totally down. Or have it on in the background and we just banter.
I can't be in another person's house for more than 2 hours.
This podcast's already gone over 2 hours.
Oh god, go, get.
But it's impossible to speculate for the PC Gaming Show.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention it. It's happening again this year. 2.5 hours.
I think here's what I think. Computer.
Now, I will say, will Valve announce something?
No, Valve will...
Apparently the rumor is that Valve is working on a handheld.
I don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like, you've lost me, Gabe.
Sorry,
I give lots of fucks. I think Half-Life.
Oh, you do? Let's hear it.
I think Half-Life, Left 4 Dead.
That's kind of messed up that Cody told you that you could play Half-Life Alyx on his VR, and then he moved.
And then COVID happened.
Damn.
And then he sold that VR, so they don't have it.
Oh, they don't even have it anymore?
Yeah, they don't have it.
Damn.
So I guess
sold it to me.
Damn, Colt.
But
I mean, Valve has made good stuff. It's just like
it's been so long.
Who fucking cares? Who cares anymore?
I care a whole lot.
You care so much.
I care so
my
fucking
god!
much.
I will say, Portal 3 would kind of make me go.
Portal 3.
insane.
Okay,
would make me bust.
Okay, no, I don't care because unless there's concrete evidence that they're gonna be there and they're gonna announce something like a game, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree. Gobble gobble.
No, yeah, like. No.
I still have a hope in my heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you have a fucking poster of Gabe Newell in your room that you kiss every night before you go to bed.
How could you forget? It's got fucking makeup on it. I want Gabe to look super pretty.
And also the limited run game third annual showcase is Monday, June 14th at 3 p.m.
That'll be fun.
They're always pretty fun shows, but there's no way we can know what it's going to be at that show because it's all surprises, which is interesting to watch. And we want to take a break before Nintendo Direct.
Alrighty.
Nintendo Direct, the big magnum dong of the E3 experience. We've talked about the other magnum dong, being Xbox, Bethesda, but now it's time for the true dong, Nintendo Direct, June 15th at 11 a.m. Nintendo staying true to what they've always done and doing their fucking Direct during the weekdays.
I added something to the very top of that because I think we should touch on that first before we get to any of the games.
Oh, yeah. Nintendo Switch Pro.
The Nintendo Switch Pro. Is it real?
It's 100% real.
Yeah,
it's got to be real. Because if it's not real, I'm not going to play another 6 years of Switch games on that fucking jank-ass baby ball bullshit.
Okay, well, that's...
Wow, you really hate the Switch?
No, I don't. It's just that I'm playing Monster Hunter in like 718p on a 52-inch screen after playing on my 4K 60 FPS PS5. It's kind of jarring.
Yeah. I mean, so like honestly, like with the Switch Pro, and if you're listening to this and you're 2.5 hours into an E3 podcast and don't even know what the Switch Pro is, I'm questioned. But anyways, so like it's obviously going to have a bigger screen.
Yes.
It's obviously. Do you think it's going to push to 4K on TV?
They have to if they're going to compete at all. Nah, they're not going to have a problem with that. It's just, I wish it was.
I mean, it would be nice, but like, I don't know. It seems like something that Nintendo would not care about. I mean, even the Wii wasn't HD.
I wish they would care.
Yeah, it's just they've always had really good quality games. And they're fun to play regardless of the resolution. I just really want that 4K Nintendo experience.
I mean, I don't know why not. Why not push it to the fucking limit,
Well, maybe it's more expensive.
Just make the Switch like $400.
I do think this... people keep saying...
Wait. What did you just say to me? Did you just say it's more expensive?
Yeah.
For Nintendo?
Yeah.
To make something with 4K capability?
Yes. I mean,
it is.
I mean, it is.
But they have money.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
I mean, shit still costs the same whether you have money or not.
But anyways, I think this thing is gonna. People are like, it's gonna be $350. There's no way.
That's too cheap.
It's too cheap. But also, it being $400 puts it at the same price as the PlayStation 5 digital.
Yeah, that'd be a good competition.
But like, so if it doesn't push to 4, I mean, I'm going to buy one.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm going to buy 2 because my fiance wants one.
Oh yeah.
So I have to buy 2 of them. But like I've had my Switch since day 1, and not saying my Switch is like chugging or anything, but like I don't think I can get 4 more years out of my Switch because I figure we're about halfway through the Switch life cycle at this point.
I mean, if they released a Pro, it wouldn't have to worry about another Switch console for another like 6 years.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years. So like I don't. And again, we've already said it, but like obviously it's going to happen. It's like, but like the rumors are like, oh, it's going to be shown before E3. It's going to be shown before E3, and it makes a lot of sense because like obviously like third party people would want to show stuff running on a Switch Pro, including and I mean also I would think Nintendo would want to show some of their stuff on a Switch Pro, including some of these games we'll get to in a bit. But man,
Here's what I think.
hit me.
20-inch screen.
It's a television.
all games convert to disc. Yeah, that's right. It's a handheld disc drive game for console.
I wouldn't be.
That'd be kind of fucked up.
kind of.
Yeah.
No way.
Like
I said, we're pushing it to the fucking limit. 4K capability, disc drive.
Plays Nintendo DS
Any games that has cartridge, throw it out.
The funniest thing about
No. Here's what you do: you stuff the cartridge in the disc drive and fuck up your. Pro.
Yes, but you can. But when you do that, the game does activate. You can play it. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's just you can't put any others in there.
I find it very funny whenever like because I feel like no matter where you stand on like which video games you like, Nintendo always has like the most hype behind their rumors.
Yeah,
because it's Nintendo, and they run like a pretty tight ship.
Here's what they're gonna have: multiple ports for cartridges.
You can play 2 games at the same time.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, they had it on the DS, the Lite, and the DS. Yeah.
They had it on the regular DS. You could put your GBA, but you couldn't play them at the same time.
Oh yeah.
What I'm talking about is one entry point. Bam, 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 bam. Top, bottom. 4 games at the same time. 20-inch screen, disc drive, gold touch sticks.
All right.
4K capability.
Okay.
That is one thing. I hope
Wi-Fi installed.
I hope the old Joy-Cons are compatible with this thing.
I hope they're not. Oh
Well,
no. I mean, I hope they are.
Because I really want to buy. I don't know if you've seen the Fortnite Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to buy them.
Oh yeah.
The yellow one's the banana guy.
Yeah.
I hope they have upgraded Joy-Cons that don't get ruined. After
Well, me
a certain
too.
amount of time.
But also, I want the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons as well because those look sick.
I also hope that Switch Pro controllers are compatible because Switch Pro controllers, once you go to that, you'll never go back to Joy-Cons if you play on television. That is.
I love my Joy-Con. So I play Taiko no Tatsujin, which is like the drumming rhythm game.
Oh, you have to use those.
Yeah, having the Joy-Con, but it's so nice. But I really want one of the Hori drumsticks. This is no context, but anyways, or nothing to do with the podcast. What do y'all think the Switch Pro is going to be called? Do you think it's going to be called the Nintendo Switch Pro?
What was the 3DS upgraded? Was the new 3DS, which was a stupid
new
name.
3DS?
Or you think they'll do the new Nintendo Switch?
I personally want them to do Super Nintendo Switch.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's what I want. I
Call
don't know if they'll do it.
To me, that would seem like something they would do for the next console. It's like the Switch, but Super.
Well,
and then it would kind of bring nostalgia for NES, SNES.
Yes, I feel like they should do it for this because if this is going to be like the in between, because that's what the SNES was. Let's be honest.
No, it was its own thing.
I mean, it's its own thing, but like, it's kind of just the NES again.
All right, here's mine.
No. You know what the NES didn't have? Mode 7.
All right, here's mine.
I'm just saying.
What's your name?
It's Nintendo Super Switch Pro Deluxe Elite.
Featuring Dante.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
And Bryan Cranston.
Oh, shit. That's a nice
he might be a little bit problematic recently, but that's okay.
Wait, has Bryan Cranston been problematic recently?
Yeah, I remember he said or did something that was kind of problematic.
I think he said some like stupid shit like at the beginning of the Me Too stuff.
Yeah.
But it's that and Knuckles.
Oh, okay. Back in.
And who is very problematic.
Yeah, everybody knows Knuckles. Raging.
People playing the Switch, they're like, oh, I love the Switch. But there's also people like, Oh my god, I hate that it has one screen. I'm thinking they're going to make something called a Nintendo DS. I mean, the DS would stand for dual screen, and it'll be called the Nintendo Switch DS.
Oh, but the second screen is 3D.
No, that's something later. That's too far.
Sorry, my bad.
I think it'd be pretty cool if the Switch had 2 screens. I'm being serious here. I think it'd be cool.
Where would the second screen be?
How would you do
You
that?
flip it open. It's like a Nintendo DS.
It's like a fucking laptop.
But so
not a laptop.
The dock for the new Switch would have to be wide enough to fit a closed handheld in.
Yes. I want it.
That's called
No.
a pouch.
What am I thinking? I don't know.
But realistically, I think it'll probably be.
Can you imagine that thing just like?
It'd be a massive.
But it'd be kind of cool.
I know. That's why I want it.
Okay, because honestly, I would think it's pretty cool. But from a marketing standpoint, y'all remember the Nintendo DS? No, because kids obviously today don't remember a 17-year-old handheld.
3DS was still popular in like
Wait, was
2017.
it 17 years when the DS came out?
DS came out in 04, wasn't it? Or no, DS came out in 06. It's been 15 years.
And plus, 3DS was a thing for a long time.
But kids born in 2006 don't know about it.
I mean,
Kids born in 2006 know about 3DS.
Well,
Kids
maybe.
born in 2006
would definitely know about a 3DS.
I mean, yeah.
He probably wouldn't know about 3DS.
3DS came out in
Why are you looking so weird?
2011.
Kids,
Whose side are you on?
Kids born in 06 are 15 now.
Yeah.
And you don't
They
think
would
they know about a
definitely know about
3DS?
the 3DS.
I mean, I got my like Game Boy Advance when I was like 4 or 5.
I was 4 when I had a Game Boy
I got my
Advance.
Game Boy Color when I was
SP.
4.
We're talking about 15-year-olds from 2006. What?
Oh my God, Wenzel!
Oh, I hate this. You Naruto-loving son of a...
No, how about fuck you? How about that? Motherfuckers, Nintendo Super Switch Pro Deluxe Elite, featuring Dante, featuring Knuckles, originally featuring Bryan Cranston, but not anymore. And what else? You know what? Oscar Isaac. Yeah.
Nintendo Swatch.
Sounds like
That's
Patrick's
it.
dream movie.
It's Nintendo Swatch.
Yeah.
Nintendo Swatch?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. And like, it's just an upside-down I, but it's pronounced Swatch. Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty good.
Would kids in 2010 know about 3DS?
Why do you keep asking stupid stuff?
Because I fucking hate...
Dude, the 3DS didn't come out till like 2011 anyway.
No, because I keep asking this because you're just a fucking piece of shit.
And plus, kids born in 2010, I think they would know because, like I said,
They're 11 now.
Yeah, the 3DS didn't really become unpopular or
No. The kids now, what they're fucking into is TikToks and fucking
all
hoverboards.
right. We're doing a bit. We're doing a
Okay, this
bit.
fucking boomer Wenzel bit I don't like.
You're the next to youngest here.
All right, Nintendo Switch Pro, it's definitely popping up. $400 is my prediction.
Now, you think it's going to be there? Because Nintendo did say in their tweet, focusing on Nintendo Switch software. They specifically said software.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think it is possible that we see the Switch Pro before this direct?
I think we will see the Switch Pro the day we release this episode.
On Monday?
Yes.
That would be interesting. I just feel like Nintendo never does Monday announcements. Like, it's always Tuesdays or Thursdays with them.
I don't know.
I don't know. It makes they want to be really inconvenient.
Yeah, no, that's where you're right. I agree with you there. Nintendo just wants to be a pain in my butt.
Pricing, what y'all think? 400?
It's gotta be 400.
400.
I mean, either that or if it's $350, they have to cut the price of the regular Switch.
Yeah, and if it's $350, it's probably not going to be 4K.
Yeah, if it's well,
I think it's gonna be 1,000 with Flappy Bird on it.
$11,000 featuring Vine and Flappy Bird.
R.I.P.
That's insane that iPhone was going for that much. Did we record that on the We've been recording this so long, I don't remember if that was a
I believe we did.
We did.
I didn't remember if that was a
Don't worry.
pre-podcast bit or in
That's
the
safe. Please, Pat, keep that in if you're listening to this in the future.
So we going on the games now.
Yeah,
Breath
let's
of
go
the
on the
Wild 2.
Breath of the Wild 2, it's been a fucking bit. They haven't...
It's been a bit.
When did we first see it?
2019.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago.
But what makes me... I mean, it's definitely popping up here because they have mentioned it at the last two Nintendo Directs saying, oh, we are well into development of Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Or actually, they've called it the next Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be Breath of the Wild 2. Which is awesome.
You don't think it's going to be Breath of the Wild 2? You don't think it's going to be Breath of the Wild subtitle?
Or it could be like a sequel to Breath of the Wild, just different name.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Horizon Forbidden
sorry, you
West.
said Breath of the Wild game.
thing.
I don't know why I said that.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask with Knuckles.
how about this? Breath of my nuts on your chin.
What the fuck? Okay.
God damn it.
All right. For Breath of the Wild,
I'm a being of pure chaos.
For Breath of the Wild 1, it was a more lighthearted, but towards the end of the game with Ganon, it got a little bit more serious. Mm-hmm. But with this game
looks serious from the get-go.
It looks like it could be the Majora's Mask of the new games.
Like, as gritty as Zelda can get.
Yeah. Which I'm all in for. Mm-hmm. The Ganon looking, I think it's Ganon's corpse that you see in the trailer for it. I'm so fucking excited for this game. Because it's Legend of Zelda. There's really not a bad Zelda game.
Also, coming off of the most beloved game of the decade.
Yeah.
I would say, to be fair.
Breath of the Wild is one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
I still need to play it.
A universally beloved game.
And in 4K, I hope.
No. Too expensive.
See, that's why because I would think if they do show Breath of the Wild 2, I think they're showing game, because this game's not coming out this year. People that think it's coming out this year are insane.
That's next March.
I think it's going to be 5-year anniversary of Breath of the Wild 1, so I'm thinking next March too, or maybe even next holiday. They may just give us a 2022, and it could be their holiday game next year. But I would think if they have the Switch Pro coming out this year, as people have said, they would want to show this game on that hardware running as well as they can show it. And to do that, they would need the Switch Pro and not a Nintendo Switch. Because not to say a Nintendo Switch won't be able to run it, but like, if it's like broader in scope than Breath of the Wild, there's only so much the Switch can do. You know?
I also imagine that if we do see the Switch Pro not during the event, I think we're going to have a portion of this Direct dedicated to going back and updating past Switch games. Like, I think the original Breath of the Wild will get a FPS boost at least, and I hope that the new Monster Hunter Rise, is going to get like a 4K edition, considering the game's planning to be released on PC, and when it does get released on PC, it's going to have a 4K version.
Yeah.
So we're going to see an update, pretty much, for those games.
That'd be interesting. Or I wonder if they do show the Switch Pro before the presentation, if that will be included in like the Switch Pro demo.
That could be true.
Like the demo reel, which could be possible. But yeah, I think Breath of the Wild 2 definitely is a next year game, but I think they kind of have to show it. I mean, they need to show it.
Yeah.
I mean, they especially with it being, and we can go ahead and touch on this, the Zelda 35th anniversary this year.
Yep. It's a fucking like 25th anniversary for Pokemon as well, which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah. And you know, and right now all they've said about it is like, oh, Skyward Sword's coming out, which is like the meh Zelda game.
I've never played it. I've always heard it was bad, but they updated the controls where you don't have to use motion, so I'm pretty excited.
Although
to get
they
into
did
it.
tie something that's apparently kind of a pain in the butt to an amiibo, but
Which fucked up.
I really want that amiibo though, for an amiibo collecting purposes.
It does look really good.
Yeah, that amiibo looks gorgeous. But like, are we gonna get like anything else for that? Because I mean, Zelda is like, here's Mario, here's Pokemon, here's Zelda.
I feel like if we get Breath of the Wild 2, that's good enough.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's not the third. I just feel like there has to be something, like even like something similar to 3D All Stars.
Oh yeah, I was hoping that whenever they showed the Skyward Sword that we'd get a Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time bundle or some shit like that.
Yeah, and people would happily pay $60 if they could play Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker.
Ooh, I would pay I'd pay $70 for that.
I'd pay $100,000.
That's way too.
I'd pay as much as people pay for a Flappy Bird iPhone.
Nintendo, here is a blank check.
I mean, really, that's what I said about 3D All Stars. I still think 3D All Stars is great. I hate that you can't buy it anymore, but
yeah,
you can buy it if you find it out in the wild.
Yeah, if you find a digital code for it, you can still buy it, but you can't buy it. I wonder how much physical copies of that are going for.
Probably way too much.
Let's find out.
Honestly, I'm predicting $75
because I do own 2 copies.
Why do you have a... Oh, for... Okay.
Yeah. Totally sell hers.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it's like $40.
There's this one on eBay for $47.99.
Oh, okay. Get on that while you can, because those
Is it
shits are going to
sealed?
be expensive.
This is brand new.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
sealed.
probably sealed then.
But yeah, looking on some of the other ones, yeah, it's like around like 40 to 60.
Yeah, there's some sealed ones that are like 70.
Yeah, well, retail was 50, so
Why is there one that's like $129.99?
because it's fucking eBay.
Yeah.
That's the thing with. I wonder how much it's going for on Amazon. Anyways, so Breath of the Wild 2, I think if it is there, it's probably their
The finale thing.
or opener.
Or opener, yeah.
I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is not something you can have in the middle.
For sure.
Speaking of stuff that could be in the middle, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I'm so excited to go back to Sinnoh.
Gen 4 is my favorite gen. And they've got these remakes, and they're coming out, baby. I got the dual pack pre-order because I do plan on playing it twice to get Dialga and Palkia because I love them so much.
You bought the dual pack just to
Or I have
play
them pre-ordered, yeah.
by yourself?
What's your fucking problem? Okay, that's right. Shut up. This game, it
Come
doesn't
on,
look
Tanner.
bad. It's a different style. I know a lot of people don't care for the chibi, but I think it seems like it's channeling the OG style without changing it too much.
Yeah. I agree with that. Also, like, I think when we saw it, when was it that we saw it the first time?
Pokemon event, like February.
I just have a suspicion that's probably going to look better.
I hope it does because it did look rough in some areas. But when you were in the Flower City, I can't remember what it's called. It looked pretty beautiful with all the flowers all over the place.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get back into it because Sinnoh is probably the one I've played least recently just because, I mean, we've had Johto remakes, we've had Kanto remakes, we've had Hoenn remakes, and then, you know, obviously Gen 5 through 8 came out all after Gen 4, obviously. So Gen 4 is the one I've not played in the longest.
I've never played it.
Honestly, I think I haven't played Gen 4 since it came out.
Yeah, so Gen 4 is 07?
Yeah.
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 So,
April.
I never played Platinum, so I only played...
I haven't even touched it.
Yeah, I only did Diamond.
Yeah, I only did Diamond.
Platinum's the best version. I kind of wish they would have just remade Platinum, but I'll take what I get.
So you're getting dual. What are you getting, Tanner?
I have Diamond pre-ordered.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting dual, but main is going to be Pearl, Palkia all the way. I love them.
What
Yeah,
about
I'm probably doing Diamond because that was the one I played.
Yeah,
back
Diamond
in
was
the
the
day.
one I played.
I guess I'll go for Pearl because I like Palkia.
Yeah, Palkia's sexy. You'll get G or Teen in both, so all fun.
That is true.
One thing that I thought about was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had a lot of event Pokemon from Deoxys, Shaman, Arceus, Darkrai. They had a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about how they're doing this because the event Pokemon, not only, they didn't just drop them into your bank, your Pokemon bank, they actually had these islands that you could fly to or get a ticket to. Mm-hmm. And it was a whole event with a little bit of extra story. I'm hoping that, if possible, they just included that in the game now, and you don't have to get anything special for it.
Yeah, I think probably the days of those events are over, hopefully, because that was bullshit.
Yeah, just include it.
I mean, granted, how I got that shit was I fucking broke the game.
See, don't tell Nintendo. You'll get killed.
And speaking about Sinnoh... Oh, wait. You have more?
No, I was just gonna say it actually. It actually is kind of like a thing where like if you get Pokemon like outside of any way outside of like the game itself or whatever, then that's considered like illegal.
Yeah, and you'll get banned.
Yeah, and in like some places it's like an actual crime.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll arrest you.
Thanks, Nintendo. You
They're
fuck.
act-
I love Nintendo, and I hate Nintendo so much at this.
There actually is. It's like a huge fee or like a little bit of jail time.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Also, thanks for ruining ROM, ruining like the preservation of old games. It's so
Yes.
cool. Thanks, Nintendo.
Wait, can you not like do like
They keep shutting. I mean, you can still find them like pretty easily.
It's just,
but like they're shutting down sites.
yeah, and
Like that have that games like you cannot play on anything unless you own the like original copy of it.
they don't even
Well-
resell the original on like the eShop.
Well, Tanner,
Yeah.
that's your fault for not getting
Sorry,
it.
I wasn't born in 1988.
Okay, we forgive you.
Sure, you can download the game illegally. But speaking of, but love you, Nintendo.
I really do, but
anyways,
I hate you.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Arceus.
Oh, and coming out in January.
Way sooner than I was
I
expecting.
was
Yeah.
expecting earliest next summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I didn't think this was going to be the holiday game for them, with them showing it so early. Like, obviously, the holiday games usually reserved for, like, Mario or Zelda or something.
and this is the main line game, right? Arceus, is it considered the main line because it's made by Game Freak?
No, so, from what I understand, is it's canonical, but it takes place,
It takes place in the past.
100
Yeah.
years before any of the mainline games.
I mean, the mainline games, they don't really have a set year.
Well, they don't, but there is a canonical timeline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this takes place in the past.
Yeah. And also, like, it's in, like, old feudal Sinnoh, I guess, is what
Yeah.
they're going for.
Which is sick as shit.
But, like, also the starters, like Cyndaquil or Piplup or...
Rowlet.
Rowlet, yeah. Are the three starters, so that's, like, kind of fun mixing that up.
Yeah, especially since Rowlet's from Gen
8.
7.
Seven. Yeah. Rest in peace. Anyways, and I'm really excited for Legends Arceus just because if you haven't seen Legends Arceus, you really need to go watch like the debut trailer for it that
Yeah.
they did back in February.
It's a little janky.
It is janky,
But, like...
which is something else I think would benefit for a Switch Pro reveal
Yes.
if they could show it on that.
But I think it was, like, with that system of, like, how they're catching Pokemon is, like, what Galar... people expected with Galar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With like the open world kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like real time. You'll be able to capture the Pokemon in real time, and I guess battle in real time.
Yeah, like you throw the or you go right into the battle, and then you have to like do certain maneuvers or something to catch it. I can't remember. Exactly.
We don't know a ton about it, but I mean, obviously, we're going to have to learn something about the game because it comes out in January, which is only in 7 months. I mean, as we've learned in the last year and a half, that time is fake, and that will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
I'll be married when this game comes out.
Yep.
I'll be married when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out.
So yeah, I hope they show something. I'm excited. What starter?
Rowlet. I love Rowlet.
I'm going Piplup.
Cyndaquil.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Fire Boys.
Nice. What was the big gimmick of Gen 4? I guess it was before gimmick.
Gen
I guess
4.
Lucario,
No, there's some
technically.
gimmicks. There was the underground system they had where you could like with the touchscreen with you can go up to shiny parts on the wall and you'd rub off the dirt and you'd find fossils and gems underground. And you also could connect online, and you have little bases set up down there.
Yeah.
Where you could decorate them and stuff like that.
I forgot about that. Yep. Sure did.
And also, I remember Gen 4 had like one of the biggest in-game stuff. So like after you beat it, there's a huge area that you could go through with high-level Pokemon.
Yeah, like I remember that one had a lot, like even outside of event legendaries, had like a lot of like legendary stuff you could do.
Yeah, I think you can get all the Reggies. I think. Yes, you had to get all the Reggies so you can get Regigigas, and then you had all the Mesprit, Uxie, Azelf, Spiritomb. Yeah, there's a fuck ton in Gen 4.
Well, let me ask you this: what starter are y'all going with in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl?
Turtwig, baby, Torterra all the way.
Wenzel.
Wow. I don't know.
Torterra rules.
I don't want to go Piplup for both games. I'll probably end up going Chimchar or Turtwig. I haven't decided which one though yet.
Infernape also fucking slapped in the OG Gen 4, so
Yeah.
it'll be really strong.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I love Infernape, I love Torterra, I love Empoleon. I don't know.
Some good fucking Pokemon to choose from.
Yeah, I
Gen
mean
4 has a lot of good Pokemon.
I don't know.
Garchomp's pretty lit.
Fuck
Yeah, I love Garchomp.
God, I hope they haven't nerfed Cynthia because people will say, "Oh, Cynthia was pretty." Cynthia was hard.
I never had problems with Cynthia.
She was probably the hardest
probably
Elite Four for me.
Outside of Gen 2 with Lance, probably the hardest for me. Speaking of Dragon-type Pokemon, the Pokemon TCG is introducing Dragon types back.
Oh,
I didn't know they removed them.
That's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, I guess because I think it technically kind of broke the meta of the game too much.
What?
But they added them back, I guess, since they've had fairies for long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because aren't dragons weak to fairy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fairies are also weak to dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
In some situations.
It's weird. But because dragon's super effective against dragon, you know all this. But
Yeah.
Splatoon 3.
Yeah,
I kind of forgot that they've already shown this,
which was a really big thing. I'm pretty excited for it. I imagine we'll see a little gameplay. I don't think they'll show much of it this year. We'll see a 2022 fall release window probably.
Yeah, I would say. Because I really feel like next year for the Switch, with them releasing the new hardware, it's going to be like not the reset year, but they're going to try to recreate that first year Switch magic. And I think we're going to get Breath of the Wild 2. I think we're going to get a new 3D Mario. I don't know if new Mario is going to be at this thing. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think we'll get new 3D Mario. I think we'll get Splatoon 3 and then Pokemon. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's
I like. We didn't say it earlier. I think the new Switch Pro or whatever the fuck is going to come out this holiday season.
I would say October.
Yeah, and Arceus will be the first Pokemon game on the new Switch hardware that's meant for the Switch hardware.
That's like built for it. Yeah,
I say Halloween.
I don't think though there's going to be like Switch Pro exclusive games.
I think that will be a case in the future because there's going to get to a point where they can't release some of these games.
I imagine
Switch.
Do you think Nintendo would do it, or it'd be like third party games?
I think
Nintendo would do it.
I think it'd be third party.
I think it'd be third party too.
Like probably like Xenoblade or something like that. Or what was that one?
It was
franchise?
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles was a new 3DS exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they only had
I imagine
3.
they wouldn't have that many exclusives just because of accessibility reasons. But
Pikmin 4.
I
wish Pat was here.
I
never.
Pat, that's Pat's thing.
I never played Pikmin, so I don't know.
I've always enjoyed what I've seen of it gameplay wise. It's such a chill, fun experience to watch, at least. So I imagine it's pretty fun to play.
I don't have it listed here, but you think we see Bayonetta 3 again finally?
I literally just thought about that when you brought it up. I was like, maybe
they'll have a bayonet on like
literally not even attached to the gun, just a bayonet.
Just the bayonet.
Who's the Platinum Games founder?
Kamiya.
Yeah, Kamiya. He's gonna come on stage dressed as Bayonetta, rip off his clothes, and on his chest there will be a tattoo that says Bayonetta 3 is canceled.
that would be a good bit.
I think it'd be really good or really nice if they showed like Bayonetta 3, but it came out this year because we have seen nothing of that game since they showed it 18, 17.
It's been a bit.
It's been years.
It doesn't exist.
God, I need to.
I
need
own
to
it.
play 2.
I just need to fucking take the time to play it.
I think I also own 2.
You do on the Wii U.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's a backlog, huh?
All right, next game.
First one was really good.
Optimus Prime trilogy.
Yeah. I don't know if I really care, including myself. I don't really care for Metroid, but
I like Metroid.
I haven't given it a chance because I can't play their games because they don't re-release them on new hardware.
Which is why we need the Prime trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'd be sick.
That'd be to get a new, but more fans.
I want to know about the Dark Samus origin. I love to play Dark Samus in Smash Ultimate, which we'll see that later. I just want to know the origin of some of these characters. They look cool. I want to see Ridley.
Update on next Metroid game.
I mean, it's an anniversary for. I think it's another.
I think it's Metroid's 20th, maybe 25th.
No, it's way older than 20.
No, because it came out like 80.
Yeah.
The first one was
really?
86.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like around like Zelda, Super Mario.
They get the creator up there, and they have no Metroid games anymore tattooed on their chest.
I mean,
man, the world would riot because
Yeah.
Metroid fans are crazy.
With the new technology we have now, I can't tell if they want to go third person or first person. Either way they go, it'd be something special.
35th anniversary for Metroid.
Wow.
So same as Zelda.
Yes. Yes, correct.
Sheesh. Yeah.
I would like to see them do another one like in the style of Super Metroid, like a Metroidvania, that type of thing.
Oh yeah, that would be. They did one on the 3DS. It was a remaster.
It was a remake of
Samus Returns.
of Metroid 2.
And that was apparently one of the best 3DS games a lot of people played.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I also have Prime 4 on here because, again, that's something else that they showed 3, 4, 5 years ago at this point, 4 years ago at this point, that we have heard nothing about since. Nintendo's sitting on a bunch of stuff.
They just don't give a fuck. They're like, well, oh shit, go check the back closet. There's a game in there we haven't released in 15 years.
Nobody's worked on it, but pull it out.
It seems like if it's not Mario, Pokemon, or Legend of Zelda, they don't give a shit.
Pretty much.
I don't, or not necessarily they don't give a shit, but like they know where the money is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, also too, like I think they could get a lot more money if they made better games in those franchises.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
like who the fuck like actually played like Star Fox Zero?
Yeah, very very fair.
Yeah.
But
But if you could make a good Star Fox game, people would lose their fucking mind.
Star Fox Assault kicked ass.
Oh my! Was that the GameCube one we always used to play? Oh my god!
God, we there was a lot of violence surrounding that
I love
game.
that game.
A lot of gang violence.
Yeah. We already talked about Zelda 35th anniversary stuff.
Now a topic I'm really weirdly excited for.
New Mario.
The new Mario game.
Do you think there's going to be one?
I think it'll
I
be.
mean, obviously there is going to be one. Do you think it's going to be at E3?
It's gonna be Mario Optimus Prime.
I think they were testing a little bit more with what was that one game with Bowser's Fury?
3D World.
Yeah, 3D World's Bowser Fury. I think that was them testing out the more open world structure.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we might actually see the equivalent of a Breath of the Wild Mario.
Now that'd be interesting if they did that to coincide with the Switch Pro announcement.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, this is what it looks like on this hardware. This is a game meant for this.
Yeah. Well, and that's what they did with the first. So in the Switch, the first year, obviously Breath of the Wild came out the same day as the Switch, but then Super Mario Odyssey came out in October of the same year that the Switch came out in 2017. So also pretty long span of time without a 3D Mario too.
Yeah. I mean, Bowser's Fury technically counts.
No, because that's a re-release of 3D World, and Bowser's Fury was supposed to come out on the Wii U.
Oh, it was? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that same name. I think the game changed a bunch,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there was supposed to be DLC. I'm pretty sure of Bowser's Fury.
I'm cool with it. I just want a new 3D Mario game.
Yeah.
I loved Odyssey, so I'm just excited
Odyssey
for it.
is in my head the best game I've ever played.
Okay.
Like
wow.
I would have it at number 1 probably.
Yeah, no, it was highly regarded.
I mean,
I mean,
y'all know how hard I fought for that to win Game of the Year over Breath of the Wild, and I still hold that true.
He fought fucking hard too.
Yeah.
That was the year you made your impassioned speech on
Nier.
God,
Which I still think is one of the best games I've ever played.
Nier's fucking great.
I need to beat it.
I need to play.
And I need to play Odyssey.
Have you not played Odyssey?
I played a little bit of it. That's
Yeah,
it.
you need to play. I'll let you.
I
I'll
haven't
let you
played
buy my
Odyssey
copy.
either.
Oh my
I have.
own it.
I have a
Wenzel has
copy.
it.
Oh my god!
I bought it at Black
Wenzel's
Friday.
also got Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I bought that at Black Friday as well. I have a lot of Switch games that I bought at Black Friday.
I guess we'll be able to do Black Friday again this year
If they have
if
it.
they have it.
I don't want to with you guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, go with your other
I missed it so much
Yeah, I
last
kind of have.
year.
I kind of already have plans with them.
All right, new Donkey Kong.
It's time for new Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Tropical Freeze is highly, highly regarded.
And they just re-released Tropical Freeze.
Well, they didn't just.
It was like 2 years
like
ago.
3 years
Prediction: Donkey Kong, Megatron versus King Kong.
Lady Gaga?
What?
Did you say?
Lady Gaga?
Sure.
Okay.
I do want a new Donkey Kong though, for real. But
Hey.
I want Jungle Beat.
I
Give me those bongos.
Oh no.
I want to play a Donkey Kong game. If it's something new and cool, sure.
Honestly, I want to remake Donkey Kong 64.
Actually, though,
I'd be so down for a 64
I mean, that
remake.
is a game that needs a remake because the original Donkey Kong 64 is not that great.
Give me Donkey Kong Country 2 remake.
Diddy's Conquest?
No, shut up.
Just have a Donkey
Diddy Kong Racing. Okay, I hated Diddy Kong's Racing. I'm just gonna say it.
I've
never played it.
It sucked. Don't play it.
That's probably why I didn't
hated
play
it.
it.
Way worse than Mario Kart. Do we get a new Mario Kart?
Oh shit! It's been how long has it been?
Well, since 8 proper,
Yeah.
Because that came out.
9 years
Oh,
or 8 years.
on the Wii U.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 12 or 13 for the Wii U.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then 8 got re-released in
Nice.
17.
It's time.
Oh, yeah.
It's so time for Mario Kart 9.
But man, Mario Kart 8 is one of the best games.
It's the It's the best Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than Double Dash. What are you digging in your backpack for?
I need to get my charger
You have
out.
It's
a
very
snack- hey,
distracting.
do you have any food in there?
No.
Do you have any like used wrappers I can chew on?
No, I don't have any food.
Can we maybe stop at McDonald's on the way home and I try the new caramel brownie McFlurry?
You can.
Yeah.
What the
I don't
fucking?
have a wallet, so you're paying.
What the fuck? Okay. We talked about Donkey Kong, which would be cool, and then new Mario Kart would be also.
New Mario Kart would be sick. Like new Mario Kart, I would be willing to say would be like the most hyped I would get about an announcement
Yeah.
of something unreleased or something unannounced.
Which is a lot to shove into a 40-minute thing. There's a lot on here that I don't think we're gonna see.
Nintendo usually jam packs their stuff. Oh, we'll also see Shin Megami Tensei 5, but that stuff kind of just leaked. That is coming out in November.
I'm so excited for that shit.
Which is good. Last thing I want to touch on for Nintendo, there's 2 Smash Fighters remaining in the Smash Pass.
Yep.
Let's just get some predictions out there. Who do you think they're going to be?
The Among Us imposter. I'm not joking.
Are you really not?
I'm
joking?
not joking. I think we'll get the Among Us imposter.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean,
There's plenty of executions I've seen of random ones.
Yeah.
no, there are. I mean, I just think that's too new.
Can you imagine it snapping Mario's neck? Will Mario finally die?
I mean,
Well, Mario was already killed by
Sephiroth.
yeah.
God, y'all remember when
and
Sephiroth?
Ridley.
Yeah.
No, that just got his button, didn't it? Or
Yeah, on
Sephiroth.
Ridley stabbed him.
Yeah.
Ridley killed him, like, for real.
Oh man, that'd be a fun cinematic bit. It's like have them on a space station, and then have the imposter come out of the vent and snap his neck.
I think that would be the biggest Twitter reaction you'll ever see on anything ever.
I would say. Well, I don't know when the Sans costume got announced was pretty big, and that was just a me costume.
It's not as big as if Sans was actually in the game, that would be the biggest.
Yeah.
Sans was, but you can't really put Sans in the game because Sans would technically be unbeatable. Technically, since Sans is so meta.
That's so true. So true.
Yeah. I love Undertale.
I mean,
Also, one of the best games ever.
I'm gonna say SpongeBob.
Okay, someone have a serious guess.
One of my legit serious guesses. I think Master Chief. I'm
I
not
know.
even playing. I think that's what Phil Spencer having the Switch on his shelf means. I don't think it means Game Pass coming to Switch or anything. I think Master Chief is going to be added to Smash.
No, that's because there can be a lot of weapons or equipment that can be drops.
Exactly, weapons that can be drops or stuff that he can have. His up B can be a rocket jump, or a grenade jump, and he can obviously have projectiles. His melee, you can either give him a gravity hammer or the energy sword, or you can just do fist to fist. Who cares? His shield, he already got the bubble shield.
Yeah, the bubble shield could drop, pick it up,
or the armored lock can be his guard. He already has a full built-in moveset, and you can't say, oh, they're not going to put him in a Smash game because he has a gun. There's literally one of the weapons in Smash is a gun, so who cares? I really think Master Chief has a true shot. Now, I will say, of the 2 remaining characters, I think one's going to be third party, and I think one's going to be first party. I think the first party is going to be a Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon it's going to be. My guess is either Rillaboom or Toxtricity, and I lean towards
Toxtricity would be pretty cool.
Toxtricity would be pretty rad.
Toxtricity.
So
I'm thinking Final Fantasy might get an extra character now.
Really? You think?
I think we might see. No,
I wish
it'd be cool, but I think we might actually see if Final Fantasy, fucking 15, maybe 15.
You think Noctis?
I think no, Noctis was just in
Tekken.
I'm just trying to think of like
another Final Fantasy character getting in would be weird.
I don't know,
especially with Sephiroth just getting in this Smash.
Yeah. Now, like
true,
honestly, I feel like if they were to do Final Fantasy, it would be another Final Fantasy VII character like Tifa.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see Tifa
that'd be
or
kick
Barrett,
ass, though.
which would be weird.
Barrett would be awesome.
Yeah, because he has a gun.
Oh shit! I guess no Final Fantasy.
You know, whenever SpongeBob is announced, I'm gonna send a picture of me flipping you guys off.
You're gonna, God. Oh well, yeah. I guess we won't be together. I have to work.
Or fuck, I lost it. Never mind.
Crash Bandicoot.
I could see that.
Crash would be a good one, and with Crash 4, coming out and being very popular again.
Ratchet would be perfect.
Jack and Daxter. Let's go.
I don't think a Sony property is getting in.
Oh no.
No.
I think Sony's too clutch my pearls.
Or Fortnite guy or girl. Just have a swap
put
of
in
Fortnite.
Revolver Ocelot. Or Big Boss.
No, Konami's got their hold on them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would love to know how they got Snake again.
I don't know how.
For Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
How Sakurai managed that. I don't. That's because obviously when Snake got announced for Brawl, that was obviously like 100,000% Kojima being like, yeah, that would be sick. I have no idea how he got into.
Also, it's all the Snake stuff that was put into Brawl was pretty damn cool. They also brought it back into Ultimate.
Yeah.
Where you can have the codex calls with fucking the Major, or I don't think you have Otacon.
Oh, you mean Colonel?
Colonel, yeah, and he'd be like,
Otacon.
"That's a weird looking fucker, isn't it, Snake?" And he's like, "I want to eat it." Stuff like that's pretty cool.
I mean, I would say Smash Ultimate is legitimately the second most impressive collection of characters ever in video games.
Yeah,
Fortnite, I think, was number one.
Fortnite is number one for sure.
And Fortnite just has so much stuff to it too, like with the whole metaverse and stuff. I want to do like a whole thing on the Fortnite's metaverse because it's so fascinating.
We'll probably see a Samus Fortnite skin reveal as well. I didn't think about that till now.
Really, you think so?
Because they've got one with Sony and Xbox.
I know it's been like.
I mean, it makes sense.
Wait, is Lara Croft in?
Smash? No.
That would be an interesting.
It's a Square Enix, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Marcus Phoenix.
Because I was thinking, she was brought into Fortnite, so I mean, it's possible.
I forgot about Lara Croft for Square Enix's bit. That'd be cool if they showed the new one there.
A new Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about Microsoft mascot in Smash being somebody besides Master Chief, but Marcus Phoenix would be interesting.
I feel like that's too dark.
I don't know. It'd be fucking funny if he gets out
that'd be
with
hilarious.
the Lancer and chainsaws Kirby.
If it was somebody from Gears, you know who it'd be. It'd
Coltrane?
be Cole. Yeah.
No, it'd be fucking funny though if Marcus was in there and Kirby swallowed him and he gets his fucking do-rag.
Like the do-rag and like the gruff.
Yeah.
And he has a tiny little Lancer in his hand.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, I want it.
That'd be fucking
I want
good.
Kirby to be able to chainsaw every enemy in half.
But my two legitimate guesses are Master Chief and Toxicity. Are my two actual legitimate guesses.
I would say Master Chief or Lara Croft.
Among Us, Fortnite, man.
Are you sure that's a serious one?
I'm serious. It sounds crazy, but it's possible.
Sure.
Among Us, Fortnite.
I would roll my eyes if Among Us was in Smash.
Among Us, I'd be like, I'd be shocked, and I'd honestly flip my shit, and I'd buy it day one. But
I mean, I already had the season pass bought, so
yeah. Fortnite guy, I could see. I would actually be when you say Fortnite guy, who do you
probably
think?
Jonesy.
Jonesy. Okay, that's
That'd be a fucking good bit.
Maybe
though.
Kratos from Fortnite is in Smash.
No, that'd be good though if Jonesy makes does a dimensional hop into Smash.
Yeah, when he's creating heroes. Fuck.
And that's how they bring over Nintendo properties.
And that's how Samus gets into
Fortnite.
Oh my god! I just realized Jonesy's going to be revealed at E3. Jonesy is going to.
But
be
the thing is too, they're gonna do an alien theme for this new season. And
then Samus is alien. Oh
alien
shit!
Stuff.
Man,
this is totally happening.
This
is
totally
fact.
happen.
This is fact. We just leaked it.
Just cracked the code.
I'm blowing your minds right now.
That actually would be pretty good.
Call me Nostradamus.
I hope they have a Zero Suit skin. No reason.
You have Chun-Li, you pervert.
And twerking to Fortnite.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's a joke. It'd be funny.
It'd be really funny.
Oh my god, all this Cheeto dust.
All right, but that's Nintendo.
Well, who's Pat or Jonathan? Who are your two guesses? For
Oh,
Smash
yeah.
5?
Yeah,
Oh
I guess.
God, I don't know.
Just throw shit at the wall. Let's see what you come
I'm
up
gonna
with.
like Jack and Daxter, because why the fuck not?
Sure. I mean, it's not happening, but you're wrong.
Conquer.
The one girl from Mulholland Drive.
David Lynch.
David Lynch.
God, that would be.
His ultimate is to make a super confusing story.
He's like,
Yeah.
good morning on this day in June 2nd, 2021. I have a haircut.
And then Mario,
His
Mario's
ultimate
like,
move is like, you can't watch movies on your fucking phone. Get real. It's a bat.
oh my god, he made it!
What? I've been selling art for 8 hours. What the hell are y'all still doing here?
We've been talking about video
been
games
talking
for
about video
5
games.
hours.
And we still have a whole section.
Fuck.
You were a little early.
Yeah, we were expecting you after 7, Pat.
Yeah, so go somewhere and hide.
But yeah, I'm very excited for the Nintendo conference. Obviously.
Yeah,
right,
Nintendo's
I'm-
gonna be sick.
Those are the big ones.
And now we're just getting to some of the miscellaneous stuff. Like, nothing here is really going to be touched on for a long time besides God of War Ragnarok being delayed to 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
I didn't expect it to come
expect it.
out this year.
No.
for it to come out this year. I mean, I honestly didn't. Holiday next year seems like... I think we're going to see it at some point this year.
We're gonna see it this year.
Yeah.
But
Easy.
I don't think we're... I mean, I don't think we're going to get a firm release date this year, obviously. And also, speaking of that, what do you think about God of War Ragnarok and Gran Turismo 7 also coming to PS4?
I don't know how PS4 is
I
gonna
guess
handle
it's
it.
time to reboot up my PS4.
Play the
Have a
best version
PS5.
on the best console.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
Gran Turismo 7.
Let's go.
I just feel like kind of a punk move by Sony. Like, just,
I mean, they're trying to get the old people to fill in because PS5s are hard to fucking get.
they are. The PS5s are still hard to get. Probably still going to be hard to get for the next year, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe not as hard, but still, like, you can't just walk into a store and buy one for probably about a year. So I get it, but at the same time, it's just like,
I expect some PS4s to actually die from these games. Like Horizon's going to kill someone's PS4.
yeah, God of War is going to... Because God of War 2018 made my base PS4 chug.
Yeah.
I could not imagine trying to play these cross-gen games on a base PS4. On a Pro, I can kind of understand a little bit more, but like on a base PS4, I can't. Did y'all see those 2K leaks?
No, I was curious about this.
So, and according to Jason Schreier, they're like legit, although he doesn't know if they're all going to be shown at E3, but there is going to be a Tiny Tina Borderlands spinoff game.
Oh.
Like it's going to be in the Borderlands style?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's Tiny Tina spinoff.
Okay.
Firaxis is working on a real-time strategy Marvel game, like a
XCOM?
Marvel game in the style of XCOM.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
gonna be weird.
and apparently the voice actors they have gotten for the game are fairly big named.
Like actual
They haven't
characters.
said.
Okay.
And then the 2K is also working on a sci-fi open world game currently called Codename Vol, VOL. I don't know if that's supposed to be volume or just Vol. And it's being called a mixture of Cthulhu and Saints Row.
Oh,
I'm
what
very
the-
confused because 2K has a lot. They have a fuck ton of games that they have. So I'm curious about that.
I think we're going to see one of those at the Summer Game Fest.
I hope we see this codename Vol because Cthulhu, Saints Row. You kind of have. I kind of want to see what that's about.
I'm honestly very excited for the Marvel Firaxis game. Also, that Marvel Firaxis is telling me that Marvel is like wanting to fully get back into video games. Like with with Avengers by Square Enix, the Guardians of the Galaxy game by Square Enix, the rumor
They just better not be canon with the MCU.
Oh, I don't think they are.
Okay.
Because apparently NetherRealm Studios is also working on a Marvel fighting game,
Oh shit!
which would be sick.
All right.
That's based on the comics. So, yeah, I'm very excited for that. Capcom is doing something at E3. We don't know if it's a presentation or something. We do know the WB Games one is they're just showing Back 4 Blood, which Back 4 Blood
we've
comes
already
out,
pretty much seen most of
it
it.
comes out in October,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Really excited to play that.
So they're not showing Suicide Squad or Gotham Knights or Harry Potter or Lego Star Wars or anything else. They're just showing Back 4 Blood. Bandai Namco maybe having an event, maybe not. I mean, they're having something. They're on the schedule.
I mean, it's fucking okay.
Yeah, Bandai Namco is confirmed partner, so
if we see anything from Bandai, it's not going to be Elden Ring. I hate to say it. I don't think we're going to see Elden Ring until Game Awards.
And, after the leaks, they're like, no.
You don't
they're
think
pissed.
We'll see Elden Ring at Summer Game Fest?
No, they're mad. They're mad about the leaks.
I don't think we'll see it until Game Awards. I think it'll be showed there. I want to see it very fucking bad, like so fucking bad, but we're not going to see it for a long time.
Yeah. Next up is Atomic Heart update. I just want to know what's going on with the game.
Yeah,
is that Ubisoft?
No, it's like some third indie.
Mundfish.
But is it not through like a subsidiary of Ubisoft?
No.
Oh.
No, they're their own little independent studio. I just want to see where that's at. Yeah, I just want to see where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that one gameplay.
Get a more cohesive, story trailer, gameplay, full length, release date. I don't know.
PS5, Xbox gameplay.
Yeah, something, because, they were going to do, they're trying to get it on PS4 and Xbox One, but now with the new consoles, it's like, well.
It's not really worth it releasing it on there.
Yeah, and I know they've had to do some, in terms of game development, some restructuring or what have you because of this. So, if they're trying to make it graphically more
impressive and all that.
So it makes sense. I just want to know where it's at. Something I didn't put on here also is I want to know. It's probably going to be shown at one of the smaller shows. 12 minutes. That game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 12 minutes would be...
Actually, that will probably be shown at Xbox. I just remember it's an Xbox game.
Yeah, 12 minutes would be pretty sick to see.
Yeah, get a release date.
Yeah, because that could be something that could feasibly be this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Those dogs are going crazy.
What's happening? Are they okay?
No, probably...
Cannon and Liz are probably back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but... Any more final thoughts?
That's pretty much it. We covered a lot for E3, and I bet there's going to be something I remember 2 hours from now.
Yeah, there will be something I remember on the car ride home. I'm like, oh my god, I wish we could have talked about it. I will say, the day we're recording this, they did the first day of Guerrilla Collective and the first day of Indie Game Showcase, and there was actually some pretty cool indie games that were shown. There's a new... man, I don't remember the name. I just wanted to mention this specific game real quick.
Oh, fuck. There was a game that Pat mentioned, Lies of P.
Yeah,
I need to look at the trailer for that.
The trailer looks good, but they don't show any fucking gameplay.
This game is called Survival Quiz City, which is Fall Guys with a quiz mechanic, and it's which sounds like pretty fun, and it's from Bandai Namco. Oh. So, and it's coming to Steam this year, but I imagine that will also come to.
Hell yeah! I love quiz stuff.
Mm-hmm. We need to get back into Fall Guys. Not really related to the podcast, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I would love to play Fall Guys again.
Get your fucking TV set up, bitch.
Yeah, I'll have to buy a TV for my office first. I had to buy one for the living room first. TVs are not cheap during not holidays.
Yeah. All right. That's E3, guys.
That's E3. We're done.
E3. Plugs. We want to get into Pat. You want to do plugs?
Pat, yay!
I hot my wares for 8 hours, and then I'm brought back in to do the hard part.
The fun thing is
the heavy lifting. I see.
Pat, when we first started, I was like, I don't remember the fucking plug, so someone else is gonna have to do it because I did the intro for the podcast. So thank you for coming back in.
Just for this.
Yeah, just like how in the desperate hour the hero turns turn the tide, Pat is back to save the day with the plugs. So thank you all for listening to however the hell long this episode is.
It's like 3.5 hours.
Y'all are making my Sunday so much worse.
Also, we apologize.
Yeah.
We apologize.
There was some kind of Pat bullying at some point. But it was joking.
The first 30 minutes.
It's really funny.
I mean, if there wasn't shit talking about me, I would have been mad. All right, but seriously, thank y'all for listening. You can follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Spotify, and any RSS feed catcher out there. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe on all those platforms. Helps us out, keeps us visible, puts us in front of these people, and of course, we always appreciate you when you do that. You can follow us on our socials on... Let's see. What were they again? That's Twitter, Instagram, at AYCH Podcast. That's Letterboxd and Facebook at All You Can Hear. That's Twitch at twitch.tv/All You Can Hear. And YouTube as well, which is also the All You Can Hear. And lastly, you can follow me, Patrick, on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at John Lost His Name My Art, on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
My name is Colt. Follow me on Twitter, ColtD00. Wow, I just forgot where I was for a second. Not really. I'm not like that yet. Have a good day. Play some video games. Shoot a Nazi. And video games. I have to say that.
Thank you for listening. I'm Wenzel. You follow me on Twitter at Wenzel Wilking. Follow my art Instagram at World of Wenzel. How about punch a Nazi?
In video games. You have to say it in video games, or it's a crime. You're inciting violence.
In video games. Yeah, go look at some video games. And thank you if you listen this far.
My name is Jonathan. You can follow me on Twitter at JONIABOI24 and John Nonson 12 on Letterboxd.
Okay, I guess I'll get the final plug. Thank you,
Cut it.
everybody.
Just cut it.
For letting me guest. You can follow me on Twitter, Tanner1495. Also, maybe something coming up. Maybe. I don't know. And you can follow me on Letterboxd, Tanner1495. Thanks.
Oh, go check out Cajun Greatness.
Oh, yeah. Check out Cajun Greatness.
Yeah.
Just did an episode on one-hit wonders, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, that was our most recent episode on Cage of Greatness. That's Uncaged, where we talked about everything that's not related to Nicolas Cage. Though, really, if you look at our episode listing, about 40% of the show is actually about Nicolas Cage, but don't worry, we're going to have a big Cage-filled summer, so don't be worried about that. And also, we got more video games coming up, because we have a fun episode coming up next week, and the week after is the E3 review episode, where we break down everything that happened during E3, so expect another big boy with that one.
Also, kind of crazy, though, E3 is actually hosting an award show at the very end of E3 this year. Interested to see what that looks like. I'm sure unfortunately won't be able to be on the review show because I'll be on vacation. But interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.